Ray is a nobody. He is somebody who is empty on the inside, probably was not loved by his family at all. And he does this because he has nobody, I can assure you he has nobody in his life who would care for him if, God forbid, he were to pass away tomorrow. He's an evil human being.
Let us start with Google Docky. As you can see, Inuzuka Ray is back. And again, this was put out by Jaded Dragon on Twitter. I have no idea if Jaded Dragon is a streamer or not, but I know she has been compiling data on Ray for well. And for the purposes of ease of communication, I'm just going to refer to him as Ray moving forward, so I don't have to constantly go Masato or Ray. Because he started off as Inuzuka Ray. So for the sake of brevity, I will just refer to him as Ray from this point forward, just to make things easy. But these are the accounts that he has. So he has his main account on Twitter currently, which is Mitsato Matrix. That's his current account. He also has a side account of Sarah Mantis, another side account of Ancient Inc., and then another side of Excelsior Studios. And then he also has a TikTok account. He also does have a YouTube channel as well. So he does also have a YouTube channel where he has threatened to post a video about you, me, Kirsha's involved in there in some way.
Wait,
as well as
Kirsha?
several other VTubers.
What
Oh, yeah,
does
you
Kirsha
haven't
have to
seen
do
that.
with this? Wait, what?
Oh, let me see if let me see if I can find it really quick. Let me if I can find it really fast.
That's so
He's
stupid.
threatened. He has threatened to okay, hang on. I know I posted something on it. He's been threatened to make a video about us. Let me see if I can find that post. Where is it? Oh, it's probably in replies. Hang on.
Like, of all people to include, Kirsha has nothing to do with this. And I love her because she's like one of my
also
OGs.
the very wrong person to deal with.
Oh, absolutely.
Kirsha is brilliant, and she is one of the last people that you want to try and drag into this. Where is it? Oh God, I'm gonna have a tough time finding this again. I got so much in my damn feed. It's actually gonna be kind of tough to find.
Yeah, he also went after one of my mods too.
That's not a. Oh goodness. Okay. If I can find it. All right, I'm having a tough time finding it because again, there's like he's posted so fucking much that it's. Oh, you dropped the image. Thank you, Atanashi. Okay. Atanashi dropped it in PPP. There we go. Thank you very much, Atanashi. All right, so let me shrink this down a little bit. And Celestium, Atanashi dropped the image in our chat in my office if you wanted to pull it up on your screen too.
I saw this.
Chat, oh good lord, hang on, I have to actually make this smaller. So yeah, he's making a video. I'll make it even smaller so you guys can see. He's making a video, or let me rephrase. He is claiming to be making a video about basically left-wingers versus right-wingers, and basically pretending like he is some poor victim. So starting from, hang on, there we go. So starting from the top left, we have Celestium. I actually don't know who a couple of these. I actually don't know.
I know who some of these people are.
I mean, Celestium.
Yeah,
oh, this is Maria.
Yeah, Maria.
That's Maria.
I think that's if that's not Victus, that's Feral Potato. Okay.
And then of course me. I don't know who this is.
That's my fiance. His name is Gabe.
Okay, that's your fiance. Okay. Don't recognize this person.
Yeah, I don't remember who that
is. This one is Luna Mira.
Yeah, Misa.
This one is Luna Mira. or Misa, sorry, Misa, not Vera, Luna Misa, he put Needler in here for some reason.
I don't know why he put
This
Needler.
is Needler, one of my strays. I think
Yeah.
you know who Needler is, Celestium.
Yeah, I do.
He put Needler in here. I don't know why. And then we have Kirsche. We have Kirsche here.
Mm-hmm.
And then Grandpa Buff. I don't know.
I don't know
who this is. And the funny part is he labeled us all left-wingers.
Yep.
That's the funny part. He labeled us all. Oh, this is Mechanic. He
Wait,
put
really?
Mechanic. Oh, Autistic Mechanic is another one of my strays. He put Autistic Mechanic in here.
This guy's absolutely mental, goodness gracious.
And he's called us all left-wingers. Now, I don't ascribe to any particular political ideology. I consider myself very middle of the ground and don't consider myself any kind of political ideology whatsoever. I basically go where logic takes me, not where what one side thinks something should be versus what the other side thinks something should be. I use my own brain. But still, like generally speaking, it seems that most of my thought processes, as does yours, Celestium, would kind of fall either dead center or maybe perhaps right leaning. If we're gonna have to ascribe a direction to it. And Kirsche especially is not left.
Oh yeah, no, she's the last person on that list.
I don't. Yeah. So I don't like this kind of speaks to just how deranged Ray is that he put all of us as quote left wingers, which makes no fucking sense to me whatsoever. And I'm sorry, Celeste, I'm probably going to be swearing a lot. I'm
Yeah,
just boarding right
don't
now.
worry about me. Don't worry, I'm good. you do what you gotta do.
But then look who he's. Of course. Oh, sweetheart. And then look what he has over as right wingers. He has Twitch, he has YouTube, he has Discord, and he has Roblox. And then, of course, he has himself, a character from Usamusume or Uma Musume. And I don't even know.
I'll tell you what they are.
He's basically got like someone from the Hoyoverse.
Yeah, it's Honkai Star Rail, Genshin, and Zenless. It's so funny.
Okay, Star Rail, Genshin, and Zenless sound. Okay. So yeah, a bunch of non-VTubers, along with like again, this is how insane this person is, and I haven't even started to get into the docky. So I just wanted to show you this to show you just how batshit crazy he is. But getting back to the Google Doc itself, he is also on Blue Sky. So these are all of the accounts that he has. So multiple X accounts, a TikTok account, a Blue Sky account. Again, he does have a YouTube account under the Masato Matrix name. And then, of course, we have the Roblox account of Gas Fan Out There. And then multiple Discord accounts right here. So we have Masato Takanashi, an Inuzuka Ray Discord, and a Sarah Mantis. God, words are hard today. Now, we also have people currently with cease and desists against him. So these are people that have filed actual cease and desists against Inuzuka Ray, otherwise known as Ray. N-Cube Squared, Akuma, which is Jaded Dragon herself, Celestium, and Denial, otherwise known as Dandy Kong 1. So that is who I'm actually going to shrink myself down a touch. There we go.
I can move
so that is who currently has acted. No, I could see I was intruding on my side of the dock, so it's fine. That is who these 4 people all have cease and desists against Ray, and every single one of them has been broken. He has broken those cease and desists with every single person that has one against him. Because for those of you that don't know, a cease and desist is supposed to mean you shut the fuck up and you stop talking about that.
Yeah.
That is the purpose of a cease and desist. you close your mouth, or in this case, you close your Twitter feed, and you do not talk to them.
Mm-hmm.
And he has violated that cease and desist with literally every single one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Now we get into words you should know, which is MAP, because I'm guessing he's going to be using this acronym in his tweets throughout this Google Docie. And for those of you that don't know, MAP is known as a minor attracted person, otherwise known as a pedophile. So if you see the word MAP, just think pedophile. Okay? And it is in 6 parts. Bearing in mind, there's not a lot of text. It is predominantly Twitter posts. So there's not going to be a whole lot of text reading. It's just a lot of Twitter posts. So part 1 is his defending of pedophiles. Part 2 is harassment, breaking cease and desists, slanders, lies, death threats, and hate campaigning. Part 3, transphobia and racism. Part 4, the closing. Part 5, the statement, and then the fake euphoria. And then Jade is just saying she chose to group harassment, breaking cease and desist, and slandering lies all into the same group. Probably for brevity purposes, because I think she probably wanted. I think she knew a lot of people were anxious for this Google Docie to come out. I think it was for at time expediency purposes. She just put all of those into the one group just to make things a little bit easier. So we get into part 1, pedophile defending. And let me make sure you're still. Yep. Okay. So Ray Masato has a habit of defending pedophiles. This is shown throughout multiple documents I have made. Note, most of these was when he went by the name Inuzuka Ray / Kuro. Yes, most of this is going to be, a lot of this is probably going to be in reference to Roblox, but they are Twitter posts. So it's him making Twitter posts about Roblox and pedophiles grooming young children on Roblox. So we
Wow.
have the first Twitter post here from Ray. I don't know what the actual date of this is, but also here's something you can do to ensure your account on VR chat is not affected. Oh, by the way, before I forget, this account Inuzuka Ray has been suspended by Twitter. It got suspended by Twitter about a month ago now, Celestium?
Yeah, like a month ago.
Got suspended about a month ago?
About a month ago.
Something like
month
yeah.
ago. Yeah.
So by the way, the fact that his Inuzuka Ray account got suspended and he now has the Masato account means he's also ban evading on Twitter. He is committing ban evasion on Twitter, and he has been. So yeah, there's something you can do to ensure your account on VRChat is not affected during or after any of Schlepp's sting operations. For those of you who don't remember, Schlepp is a content creator who was groomed as a child on Roblox and essentially made it his life's work to try and expose child predators whose hunting grounds predominantly take place on Roblox. We actually watched the video about him where
I hope
Roblox
you've been
actually tried
feeling
to
better,
silence him
Celeste. I'm
because he
sorry
was
all this
exposing
scandalous stuff has
Roblox,
been
protecting
going on. It
predators,
must be a
and
pain.
going after
Thank you,
predators
Ember, for the
themselves,
autism
and
awareness
so on and
post.
so
It
forth.
meant
So
a
for
lot.
those of you that do
Hugs
not
for
know
you
who
both.
Schlepp
People
is,
hugging
that is
emoji.
who he is. And he and Ray is basically trying to give advice on how not to get caught by Schlepp. Because that's what he said, not affected during or after any of Schlepp's sting operations. So he's going to be giving advice on how not to get caught grooming children.
That's disgusting. Holy
Leave
smokes.
the server if you. Yes. Yes. First advice, leave the server if you spot Schlepp with or without Gideon, which I guess is Schlepp's buddy who helps him out with the sting operations. Turn certain privacy settings off. Do not fall for decoys and mute yourself. So all of this is him basically telling pedophiles how not to get caught by Schlepp. That's what this is. This is aiding pedophiles in not getting caught. And it was in response to another tweet of his, which is looks like Schlepp is moving to another platform to do his piece of shit business on. Yes, because catching child groomers and pedophiles is such piece of shit business.
This guy's
You know, the
insane.
only I, the only person who would think that catching pedophiles is piece of shit business is literally a pedophile themselves. That
I
is the only
mean,
person who would call I'm sorry, I call it like I see it. The only person who would say that catching pedophiles is a piece of shit business is someone who they themselves may potentially be a pedophile.
he's projecting. Like, I
I have
wouldn't be
no now,
surprised.
as yes, granted, I will make it very clear. I, as of this moment, do not have any evidence to substantiate that Ray is in fact a pedophile. I do not. I'm fully admitting I do not have, as of right now, substantive evidence to substantiate a claim that Ray is a pedophile. However, this is to directly aid child groomers, and pedophiles to not get caught going after children. No matter which way you look at it, this is to aid child predators in their hunt.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, this was in response to a Schlepp tweet that said VR Chat IRL Predator Catching Series next month. We reached out to VR Chat to establish a direct line so we could share findings and help improve safety on the platform. They never responded. What we uncovered is some of the worst behavior we have ever seen in online gaming. And this was Ray's response to Schlepp saying, we're hunting pedophiles in VR Chat. And Ray is saying, this is how you cannot get caught. And of course, Jade continuing was saying, here he is telling pedophiles how to avoid sting operations. This is really fucked up because it's putting kids in more danger. Continuing on to the next page, we have Ray saying, third, I offered VPN software to predators to ensure privacy safety. I also enrolled predators in a witness protection program. And hi, Maria. So he's admitting publicly that he is offering VP. Now, granted, I don't think he is.
I mean,
Let me
yeah.
make this very clear right now. I don't think he has the monetary means to offer anyone that asks VPN software. But he's proclaiming in a public space that he has offered VPN software to predators. He actually uses the word predators in
My other
this.
thing is like,
Did not
I
like
I doubt he's working part of like a government job to give them witness protection. Like, it just sounds like trolling.
that was my next part. Yes.
Oh, sorry.
It's I no, it's totally fine. You know there's a usually delay with this, so if we talk over each other, it's totally fine. Don't even sweat it. It's do I this kind of line thing where it's like I had also enrolled predators in a witness protection program. Could it be trolling? Yes. However, I have seen a lot in his feed recently where he is basically professing himself to be in partnership with X, which by the way, he does not have a blue check mark on his account, but he professes himself to be partner with X. He's also shilling he's been attempting to shill a bunch of like software companies, like AI software type companies, proclaiming that he's working with them, that he's a part of them, and it's a scam. Let me just make that very clear right now. It is a scam, but he's trying to scam people to make it seem like he's partnered up with these like tech companies when he's not. He's also, he was doing. He's also attempting to commit identity theft, which when he was talking about the video that he is pretending like he's going to make, he was saying, if you don't wish to be a part of this video, please submit your information here. And he posted like a link and tell, like, if you're a VTuber and don't want me to talk about this, please post your information here. And I immediately said, this is fake. this is an attempt at identity theft. He's trying to get VTubers information specifically so he can try and dox them. So he's not only running scams, he's also trying to run identity theft. And my guess is maybe this might have been something along the same lines. Maybe he was trying to get names for whatever reason and was hoping maybe to get people to go, hey, can you give me a VPN too? Can you roll, people that don't have critical thinking skills, maybe get them to contact him and say, hey, can you enroll me in the VPN software? Can you get me into witness protection and get information on them to commit identity theft? Because I would not be surprised if he has possibly committed identity theft, because all the circumstantial evidence, both in this Google Doc and what we've seen so far in his feed, lends credence to the fact that he is a scammer and he is 100% trying to collect people's personal information to facilitate identity theft in some fashion. But then we have Kuro Takamo, and I'm not sure. I'm not sure if this is him, because I didn't see this as one of his old Twitter accounts. But it says, yes, there's going to be minors getting fucked. Yes, there's going to be some cool
I think that is
grooming.
him.
Yes, there's going to be maps. Yeah, it's grooming. Yes, there's going to be maps. Yes, there's going to be condos. And yes, there's going to be fucking hackers and exploiters. Let Roblox do their jobs. Let the staff cook. So he's saying that Roblox staff is cooking for allowed child grooming and exploitation. So I guess this is one of his old accounts too.
Yeah, if I remember,
This Kuro Takamo?
if I remember, there is a Kiwi Farms thread dedicated to him. So,
Okay.
if I remember correctly, I think that was one of the names that I saw.
Okay. Okay. So this is Ray basically just saying, yeah, minors are gonna get fucked. God. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry I said that, but I'm quoting this person. Okay. It's disgusting as hell, but I'm quoting this person. Yes, there are going to be some grooming. Yes, there are going to be maps too. You guys remember what I said maps means. Yes, there's going to be condos. I don't know what condos is supposed to mean. And yes, there's going to be hackers and exploiters. That's something different. And he's just saying, let the staff cook. And by the way, this was back during, I'm pretty sure this post was made back at a time when Roblox was doing absolutely nothing to protect children. All of the complaint, all of the people saying, hey, Roblox, you have people, you have predators hunting children on your platform. And he's just like, let Roblox do their jobs and just let them cook. And saying, yeah, there's, regardless, yeah, there's minors that are going to get assaulted. Yeah, there's minors that are going to get groomed. Yeah, there's going to be pedophiles on the platform. Oh, well. Like, this is him. This is, again, the supporting of all of this. And then we continue on down, another one from him when he was on his Kuro thing. Please note that please note that I'm technically on the Republican side of things. I believe that Roblox should be less restrictive on certain things. As a Republican supporter, what I believe is if a child is being hit on by peds, then they are gonna be they're gonna be hit by peds because that's God's work. Celestium, I know you are stewing. Let her rip.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this again. Ray, you are a son of Satan, and if you don't repent, you're going to hell. Anyway, that's all I have to say about him.
Okay.
I'll say it again if I have to.
Good. That's for you. That's about tantamount to me going on one of my 5-minute rants. What? This is what he said. This last line especially is vomit-inducing. What I believe is if a child is being hit on by peds, then they are going to be hit by peds because that's God's work. This is a person that likes to profess to be Christian. Okay, bear this in mind. This person professes to be Christian, and this professed Christian is actually saying that children being attacked by child predators is God's work. This is the sick, disgusting levels of insanity that we are dealing with, everybody. Of someone that thinks children being attacked, being stalked, groomed, and later attacked by child predators is God's work. And he's A-okay with it.
It's definitely not God's work, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
And I've had to deal with this guy for 6 months.
As a non-religious person, I know it's not. Yeah, this was back in April. Okay, this one was from April of last year. April
that was a year ago almost.
Of
wow.
2025. This was a year ago. A year ago, he said this. Okay? A year ago. And then Jade says he claims that kids getting hit on by pedophiles is quote unquote God's work, which is absolutely disgusting. Fully agreed. And then quote unquote as a Republican supporter. Like, okay, you just made Republicans who don't support that shit look bad. Good on you. Can you hear the sarcasm? Yeah. Basically, he also basically made it seem like if you are a Republican, if politically speaking, you identify as a Republican, he just made it seem like anybody that politically identifies as a Republican is a child predator. Like, what the hell? This is disgusting and insane all at once, and it's unbelievable. And I'm pretty sure this account may have been banned as well. I do believe this account may have been suspended off Twitter, this Kuro Takamoto. And reasonably sure that account has been suspended. So, I mean, he constantly ban evades. And by the way, like, there have been attempts to report him for ban evasion. X has done nothing. There have been multiple reports made on his current account, amongst other things, with ban evading, and nothing's been done. Absolutely nothing's been done. But he reported one of my tweets and got it limited visibility. So,
yeah, that was ridiculous.
Twitter's reporting Twitter's reporting has become just as bad as YouTube's these days. Where if you report someone actually doing something bad, something dangerous, they just go, "What? What? I don't see anything.
Yep.
What?"
Mm-hmm.
But if someone doesn't do, but when someone who isn't doing that gets reported, they get slapped. So, like, Twitter's entire moderation system is just as fucked as YouTube's these days.
And Twitch.
And then we continue. And then we continue on. John Zilla says, "So you're okay with maps on a kid's platform?" To which Ray, in Kuro form, responds, "I'm only expressing my own opinion, so yes, Roblox is better with maps in it." I will repeat that. According to Kuro, Roblox is better with maps, i.e. pedophiles, in it.
Holy smokes.
This is a person who is pro-pedophile. This is a person who wants pedophiles in children's games.
He's so disgusting.
This is horrifying. This is legit horrifying that there are people out there like Ray who want predators in children's games. And he goes on, like I said before about the report feature, there's 100% no way you can report anymore for being a map type user. That's for the person himself to decide if he wants to do whatever he wants.
Oh my goodness. Lord have mercy, dude.
It's like, oh, and all of this is pointing, again, it is circumstantial at this point, but let's be real. There's a hefty amount of circumstantial evidence to substantiate the thought process to consider that he may also be a predator himself. Again, No evidence to support this. I'm making this very clear. No evidence to support it. But the circumstantial evidence, I'm sorry, this is just a logical train of thought, and
Mm-hmm.
it's the logical destination for this train of thought right now. It's insane. Oh, and as you can see here, he's claiming pedophiles, which is the maps, being on Roblox is a good thing. Please note that Roblox has it has majority. I think Jade had a little hoopsie here, but Roblox is predominantly a child's platform. They have the majority of their users are children on the Roblox platform. I think that's what Jade was trying to say here.
Mm-hmm.
Then we move on to the next tweet. Again, as Raid this time. However, there's rumors going around claiming that Amino is predatory grounds. The rumors you heard about that is not credible, not true. Those rumors are from people trying to deceive you. Now, I am not familiar with Amino. Uh, Celestium, I don't know if you are at all familiar with Amino.
With the yeah, I think it's shut down right in the last like year or two.
Do not know. I've not. This is the first time I'm hearing about this platform, so I do not
Oh,
know.
it's like Tumblr, but like more of a mobile app where a
Okay.
lot of fandoms come together and they're kind of commenting in a forum type style way.
Okay. Was was it kind of like they tried to do a play on words off of Nintendo's Amiibo thing?
I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't really into it. The only thing I like remember is that there were like a lot of
Okay.
K-pop kids on, but I don't think so.
Okay. I had no idea if you know. I was just kind of curious.
Hmm.
And so so Jade goes on to say, here you see he's trying to downplay grooming victims' experiences by claiming Amino wasn't predatory and that the victims are lying and deceitful. He's done this exact same thing with the Epstein files. I had no idea the
What
Epstein
the
files were going to
hell?
come into this too.
What? Oh my
So
gosh.
yeah, I had no idea that we were gonna be going this route. We still have like this is a 46-page doc, so that may come up later. But yeah, so basically people that have been victims that have been saying they were groomed, they were assaulted, and Ray is trying to say, "Oh, these rumors aren't true." No, that no, Amino isn't a predator hunting ground. No, not at all. It's perfectly safe, guys.
Oh my gosh.
When apparently it's been shut now, why it's been shut down, I have no idea because I'm unfamiliar with the platform, but it's been shut down. And I guess that I'm gonna as of guess these quote unquote rumors he's talking about is people that have been saying I was groomed on Amino. So there's that. Moving to the excuse me, moving to the next one. So now we have Ray saying, can we all not talk about this Epstein guy for one fucking month? I guess he says, I don't know, the word's blacked out.
It doesn't
The
look like
topic is
that's
getting
yeah.
old. One, who knows? Who knows? But as I say, can we not talk about this Epstein guy for one blank month? The topic is getting old. This may be surprising, but that statement in and of itself, I don't consider damning. I don't. Because honestly, when it came to the Epstein thing,
Mhm.
I was, this alone, okay? I'm not reading down further yet. This alone, I kind of have been about the same opinion where I was honestly sick and tired of hearing about the Epstein stuff over and over and over again. What about the Epstein files? And because nothing was coming from it, even when they finally dropped, how many people actually got arrested from it? Maybe two,
There was no
maybe
real
three.
justice when it came to
And
that.
so no, there wasn't. And so I was of the same opinion. Like I'm getting tired of hearing about all the Epstein crap. Honestly, either are they dropping them? Are they not dropping them? When they did drop them, literally nothing happened other than like, oh, look who's in it. Oh, look who's in it. Oh, this location. Oh, that location. But we seem like maybe one or two arrests in conjunction with it, and that's it. And so honestly, I am also of the opinion of at this point, I do not care. I'm sick to death of people invoking the name of
Mhm.
Epstein to try and basically do a whataboutism. So on this singular line, I don't have an issue for
Yeah.
that very reason. But we continue on. When justice is served, we'll stop talking on it. Until then, can Blake, like you, shut the fuck up. If you want to be a little bitch, go ahead and be a little bitch, but don't cry when other people aren't complaining, Blake, or aren't complacent pussies like you are, fucking loser. And then Ray responds, "How about, oh my God."
I don't even know if I want to read that. I'm gonna
Ray
be.
responds with, "How about I end the victims myself?
Holy smokes!
See how your blank in world goes."
Holy sheesh! This guy's
That
evil,
is
bro.
so fucking unhinged. That is just so fucking unhinged. It's insane. Is Jade here? Is Jade in this? Did Jade make it to the stream? So I thought I saw someone say Jade made it to the stream. I don't know if it's in your stream or my stream. It looks like someone said Jade made it. If Jade made it, that's wonderful. I did let her know that I was talking about this today.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think so.
Yeah. Ray is crying about this stream. Is he? Okay, so Ray apparently is crying about this stream right now. And so then Jade goes on. The screenshot has the cuss word censored since it came from the owner of Ray's compost account. So this is an aggregate Ray's compost that had screenshotted this and saved it. Ray literally says he would kill the victims himself. This is the straw that got his former main suspended. So apparently this tweet is what resulted in the Inuzuka Ray account being suspended. This right here it is, according to what I'm seeing here, is what caused this account suspension. And Jade makes a note. I try to keep this part short because there's so much evidence of him defending pedophiles. If I were to put it all here, then this document would take a whole month to make. So apparently what we are seeing here in regards to the defense of rumors and pedophiles is a fraction of the evidence that Jade Dragon has in regards to this. This is like what we've seen here is a fraction. That's pretty terrified right now. And next we're gonna, Celestium, this is gonna be your wheelhouse. Next, we're going on to part 2, harassment, breaking cease and desist, hate campaign, death threats, and slander. Ray is the main harasser in a bunch of situations, and he keeps playing victim when he's not, as I'm also a victim of his harassment. I won't be including a lot of the stuff he said to or about me, but I do have a cease and desist against him. He knows I will file a lawsuit. The other users he has harassed mainly consist of the following: yourself, Celestium, Schlapp, and Greenluck. I am unfamiliar with Greenluck.
He's a friend of mine and also a mod of mine, Ember, Greenluck.
Oh, okay, so that's a mod. That's one of your mods.
Yeah.
Okay.
Really quick, I sent you something on Discord via DMs.
Please, I did. I saw it. Yeah, chat. He is indeed molding. Hang on, I will. Let me bring. Actually,
well, chat.
do I want to bring this up on? No, I'm not.
No.
I'm not gonna bring it up on stream.
Yeah,
I'm not
I
gonna
don't
bring
think
it up
so.
on stream. I'm not gonna give him any more of that kind of attention. He's getting plenty of attention right now. So, first we have Ray retweeting something from your mod Greenluck. Let all of the big people that covered this in the past that this is Hassan, and people will see he's coming back and he will run again.
He blacked out something that Greenluck said and put his son. Sorry.
Yeah, like, is there any? Do you have any idea contextually what's what this was about?
Greenluck, are you here? Do you remember what you said on this day? Because I don't remember.
Yeah, great.
Exactly.
Greenluck, if you're in the chat. Okay, yeah, Everybody's saying he is there. Or he's in the chat. Yeah, Greenlock, if you could provide us some wonderful context of why this might have been included in this, I'd certainly we'd appreciate it. Because it looks like it's just saying you let all the big people that covered this in the past that this is like it seems like this has been cut off, so we're missing context here for sure. We're absolutely missing some context because the left and the right side seem to have been cut off. So I think there are some words here that haven't made it in.
Yeah, and I think he blacked out whatever Green Luck originally said and put a song over it. I just can't remember.
In replace of okay. Greenwood just said something. Yeah, people were talking about this dude again, and since he was talking again, I would think if he was covered again by like Rev and Kirsha and Leaflet, he would run again and just make another account doing what he did last time.
Ooh.
Okay, so that's what Greenwood said, is that basically that talking about Ray and saying that because he was talking again, if he was covered by, that's probably all parts of the cutoff parts. And so Ray replaced, I guess Ray replaced his own name with Hassan. I guess. I don't know. This just seems stupid.
He just likes mocking him.
Silly.
And I noticed that he likes mocking Greenlock.
I guess.
Because Greenlock has been to my defense so many times. He's a really great friend, and it's just upsetting and bonkers to me that this guy continues to do this. And sure, guys, we may be giving him attention,
Sure, of course,
but just know that this isn't gonna last forever. I can assure you that much. Without saying more.
Well, it's giving him attention, but it's giving him all the wrong kind of attention. Because what we're doing with this Google Doc is we are basically broadcasting to the internet. Because don't forget, not only is this going out on both mine and Celestium streams, but I will be posting a video about this tomorrow. Celestium, I do not know if you will be doing the same as well, but I will be basically editing a video for this and posting this not only to Rumble, because I'm still not on YouTube yet, but not only will I be posting it to Rumble, but I will be posting the completed video of this to Twitter as well.
Yeah.
So that this will be getting out to the world. And Jade continues on. He thankfully hasn't done much harassing towards Greenlock, but he did attack them because they were one of Celestium's mods, as if recently I take this statement back. He's accused Greenlock of being a pedophile for the term liking little children, to which Greenlock explained what that actually meant. Oh, here we go. Okay, and the next page down, it explains it. Where Rage is basically is quote tweeting Greenlock saying 5 things I love and 5 mutuals, which number 1 was Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior, friends and family, pets. And I'm guessing one of those 5 things that Greenlock loves is basically little kids in the way I'm guessing is the purity, the innocence, and just people who like kids, are just fond of kids in an entirely platonic or perhaps even paternal way, not in a not in a to use a term that you might use, Celestium, not in an unchristlike or ungodlike way. Let me put it that way.
Yeah.
So Ray is trying to basically twist words and say you just admitted to being a predator straight up by saying that included in things that he loves of Jesus Christ, friends and family, pets, and then little kids, as in platonic or paternal in nature, and he's going to twist it and try to turn it into a predator, which again, projection.
Yeah.
I'm seeing a whole lot of projection. Hi, Jade. Welcome in. Welcome in.
Jade.
Jade, if you have anything you want to add as we're going through this, at me in the chat. Okay, mods, Jade has the @pass. So Jade, if there's something that I'm getting incorrect in context or something you need to add into it that you were not able to get with the Google Doc, please at me in the chat to let me know, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And then Greenluck continues on. So because I would like to be a father with my wife and children of my own. So yeah, again, saying that I love children because he would like to be a father. He has aspirations and dreams of being a father along with his wife being a child's mother.
And that's a good
And
thing to
he
have
twisted it.
because, at the
Yeah,
very least, he's trying to have good
oh, yes.
intentions compared to this freak.
Yes, exactly. But because there, depending on, what evidence there may be out there of what his proclivities are, uh, she's twisting it for the express purpose of trying to make Greenlut seem like a predator. And again, we see this with criminals all the time, where basically to try and cover the fact that they themselves are committing a crime, that they will accuse others of the crime that they are committing. It's a very common tactic in essentially, I don't want to say white collar crime because that's not quite fitting, but in terms of the of criminal behavior, criminal psychology, is it is very common for them to basically project their crimes onto someone else and twist their words to make it seem like they're committing crime. Because if you, the criminal, are accusing an innocent person of being the criminal, then in their minds they think, well, because I'm accusing them of doing this heinous act, surely they wouldn't think that I'm doing this heinous act. And okay, Jade is saying Ray is 30 years old, by the way. Okay.
Wait, Jay, do you know more about
So
this
Ray is a
guy?
30-year-old
Because I
man.
could appreciate some information on this in this knucklehead sandwich over here. I mean, if you want to DM me,
We
of course.
certainly would. Although this may, yeah, Jaded, if you have, like, I've already, I believe, Jaded, I already spoke with you. If you have more salient information that you can assist with, absolutely reach out to Celestium privately through DMs. Don't drop don't drop anything in the chat. You have a spy. Okay, Jaded, if you're on Discord, if you're on Discord, can you reach out to Celestium to to basically work with Celestium because she could probably okay. Um Atanashi, can you talk to Jaded? Can you try and talk to Jaded, link up with them and get them connected with Celestium, please?
Also,
Because Jaded, there is
mm,
thank you, Atanashi. So Atsunashi will take care of getting the
thank
link up
you.
there, getting him directed to
Oh,
you,
oh,
and you guys will be able to talk
what?
off stream on
Yeah.
in regards to this information.
One of my friends said that Ray has admitted to being a raging alcoholic many times in his Google Doc use. So obviously he's not a very reliable narrator, to be honest. And his recent shenanigans alluded that he was in
No
fact
kidding.
on some sort of substance.
That Ray is on some kind of substance.
Yeah, that he's on some kind, like his words allude to that, and that he's like a raging alcoholic.
Okay.
He's said so.
Okay. Well, again, this is we'll get Jaded linked up with you so she can basically work with you on any evidence that she may collected that you might be able to make very good use of, shall we say.
Sounds good.
Let's see. And then continuing on, Jaded has a note of that Ray has zero room to speak when he said this about Anya, who is actually a character portrayed as Trout. So Anya
Sheesh.
is from Spy X Family. She's the little girl. This little girl. She is, I believe, 5 years old.
In the
This
next
is not a
page, by the way.
lolly. This is a with her on it. Correct. This is if memory serves, Anya is 5 years old.
Holy
Maybe 7. I don't
smokes.
recall exactly what Anya's. I do not recall Anya's age in the show, but she is like a 5 or 7-year-old little girl. Okay. And Ray says one of the reasons why Spy X Family is one of the best anime I've ever seen, all because of this piece of waifu material.
That's so gross.
Chat, you only call a woman a waifu who is an adult. Waifu means wife. Okay? So Ray is literally saying he wants to wife Anya, a 5 or 7-year-old little girl in
That's
anime. Again,
insane.
this is not lolly. This is not lolly. Okay, this is not even close to lolly. The lolly excuse does not fly here. In the canonically, this character is 5 or 7 years old. And he has said that he wants to wife her. Responding to this, I don't know if Mikazuki is another alias of Ray's. I don't recall if that was another alias or not. Uh, but this person said my wife Anya is the hottest anime girl in all of anime, which in and of itself is okay. It's not. So this is another child predator. This is another child predator saying that this 5 or 7-year-old little girl is the hottest girl in anime, and this person would also like to wife her. And Ray is agreeing.
Wow.
Ray is agreeing that this child is waifu material. Fucking disgusting. No, this is not a chibi. It is not. This is not a chibi. This is a child. Canonically, in Spy X Family, she is a literal child.
Yep.
Not a chibi, not a lolly, a child. And he says, I want to wife. That is sick. Those are the words of a predator.
Yeah.
Is it 5? Okay, I thought it was 5 or 7. I couldn't remember which.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
And then continuing down, another post by one of your mods, by Greenluck. Greenluck said, glad to see my post about saying porn is bad reach the right people. I pray that those who are far from, and it continues on.
Yeah.
And then Ray posts the SpongeBob meme of how many times we have to teach this to you, old man. And Jade says, it's highly suggested that at this point, Greenluck should get a cease and desist against him. So this seems to imply that Ray is going to try and brigade Greenluck for saying porn is bad.
Yeah. Pretty much.
That's what this seems to read to me.
Yeah, and he just doesn't like Greenluck. I mean, it's evidence so far.
Yeah.
And look, you may not agree with Greenluck, and you guys don't have to agree in chat, but his post really that particular post really popped off, and I wonder if Ray is jealous that it popped off too.
That's entirely possible because Ray is definitely the textbook definition of attention seeking, along with everything else. Ray is absolutely attention seeking. That is why I did not, when I made my post, I initially by mistake tagged Ray in it, and
Yeah.
a couple minutes later deleted the post and reposted because I'm not going to tag Ray to give him basically the attention
Right.
dopamine hit that he's seeking, because a lot of the stuff he's doing is attention seeking behavior to a sickening degree. He is he is getting off on the attention. 100% is that he is just he is. I'm gonna bite my tongue here and not say what I want to say, but he is reveling. I will say he is reveling in all of the attention that he is receiving. He is. What's the best way that I can put this kindly? I'm not even going to try because it's something. I'll end up saying something that I do not wish to say.
Yeah, I
But
got you.
he loves the attention amongst all the other stuff that he's doing. And in his sick mind, he actually feels its justification. And then moving down to the next spot. Ray says, PSA, if you see a post from Schlepp about you or someone you know, please do not engage with Schlepp. This guy has been manipulate his post to gain clicks. Schlepp is lying to you and to the entire Roblox community. I call for a full-scale report on Schlepp. Hashtag NAS report Schlepp. And so basically, he's, as Jade says, he's attempted to frame Schlepp for what Ray, did. Because we've seen the tweets of Ray talking about, we've seen the fraction of the tweets
Mhm.
that Ray put out in regard to supporting child predators on Roblox. And again, I will reiterate, what we've seen in this Google Doc is a fraction of the evidence that is out there.
Yeah.
It's just there's so much, it would take up an entire, it would probably be a multi-hundred page Google Doc.
It'll probably
And
take
so
us 10
obviously
years.
it was abbreviated for brevity. Yes. So continuing on, someone made this great Google Docie on Schlepp. The shit I see Schlepp saying in this is so vile. So I decided to post it here on my page to promote some awareness on this doc. I'm going to be making a video at some point going over this. And apparently there was a Google Doc in regards to, quote, Schlepp defends pedophiles. And he puts in some leaked images. Which obviously we can't see because they're
Yeah.
screenshots. And then continuing on, this is a Ray says, this is a W fucker, the ex fact checkers, where Schlepp says lolicon is pedophilia. If you gratify yourself to sexualize images of anime children, you're a predator. The SACTX allows community, these people to thrive on here is very shocking. Do better at safety. And then there looks like there's a community note about Schlepp falsely claims fiction is CSAM doing citing a code. Fictional characters cannot be considered children nor be counted as CSAM. Which for those of you that don't know what CSAM is, it's basically referring to child porn, effectively speaking. Furthermore, it may be a violation of the laws to lead people to believe fiction is, and I'm not sure how legitimate this is. But okay, so Jade gives us some context. For context, he's going on the word of the infamous predator Natharex, who was proven to own the exposing Schlepp account on multiple occasions, even following the event. More context: the account follows Yubi, who doxed victims and mocked suicide.
Oh my gosh. What the heck
So,
is this?
so yeah, this one I've seen is there's been talk about this that the exposing Schlepp account. This has actually been on Twitter. It been like I've seen this in my Twitter feed lately. The exposing Schlepp account. People have been really going at it. That apparently it is actually run by a predator who is
Oh my
trying
gosh.
to. From what I can tell, it looks like they're trying to discredit Schlepp and say that Schlepp is himself a predator to try and stop him doing from what he does, which is exposing predators
Right.
in various settings, Roblox, VR chat, et cetera, et cetera. So it's basically again doing the projection thing that I was talking about earlier, where it's the predator saying, "Look, look, he's a predator." So you don't look at them and go, "So you're not going to look at me to think that I'm a predator because I'm accusing of someone of being the bad thing. So I couldn't possibly be doing the bad thing if I'm exposing someone for doing the bad thing, right? Right?"
Oh goodness.
And that's what it sounds like is happening with this exposing Schlepp account. I saw something recently where anybody that mentions, I think Nathrix himself,
Mhm.
you know, is getting like blocked by the exposing Schlepp account for just saying that it's
Yeah.
connected to Nathrix. They've gone into defense mode. And yes, Schlepp was groomed. That Schlepp was indeed groomed by a predator on Roblox, which is what started him on his campaign to try and stop predators on Roblox and other platforms. His own personal experience lent itself to his determination to try and
Mhm.
prevent this from happening to everyone else. It's kind of basically his Batman origin story.
Yeah. Oh my
Uh,
gosh. Wow.
okay, so yeah, apparently he's doxed victims and mocked suicide. There's multiple posts. Let me see
The
if I
wicked
can. All right,
flee when none pursue,
let me
but the
pull up these
righteous are
posts
bold as
really
a
quick.
lion.
See, first one. Ba-bang. Okay, they didn't even tag the account. He basically exposed himself as the owner of Schlepp accounts. More proof. Okay, and it's commentary account. Because your name wasn't even mentioned at all, you literally exposed yourself to being behind the account of exposing Schlep. Funny how your name wasn't even mentioned, yet you opened your predator mouth. From that villain, I'm not them and still haven't been able to hear back from anyone behind the account and followed UB for making excellent posts. My bio specifically says follows our endorsements. Also, out of curiosity, what's your source for your claim? Just trying to see how many times out of 10 it's the same debunked thing I know. Someone says that's funny because your name wasn't even mentioned. You literally exposed yourself to being. But okay, so basically, this Nat Villain Twitter account said that basically said I'm not involved in this. My bio specifically says not work and doesn't do endorsements. So unprompted, this Nat Villain account said, I'm not a part of this, completely unprompted. And they all basically said, we never said that, we never gave your name. We never even
May
mentioned your
God
name.
bless
And so
you.
you're and just saying something. So they just so he exposed himself as being the account holder by doing that.
Oh my god.
And then immediately after blocked. Immediately after the exposing Schlepp site blocked them. We have another post here. Okay, if you're not Nothrix, why did Nothrix claim follows aren't endorsements when I pointed out that you followed UBUB and they don't? This is suspicious as hell and further proves you're behind the exposing Schlepp account, which again, it's the same post as before. And then we have one further post. Let's see. Exposing at UBUB, the exposer. And it's a giant fucking thread. UB has been falsely accusing things that haven't been done.
Ooh. Oh my
Okay,
gosh.
so this one, this is a full thread. This is like a 6-thing thread. UB has been falsely accusing people of things they haven't done. He's been saying that the app The Big Carrot has sent zoo porn to a lolicon server. They were raiding with Rhodey. He's also said that Jose has groomed Rhodey, which is false, with a picture. Yes, Crybullies like Jose and Keeper deserve that and more. Okay. This guy has also sent threats to Sega CD Model 2. He's doxed him and it has been harassing him for months now. He's made multiple accounts for this purpose. You're useless. So this person is saying 14, your useless account's gone. Left one anniversary and yet archiving your tweets. I don't like knackers. You have no idea how much you trust random people. Hey, I saved all your tweets, all for school administration. I imagine how much your parents will hate you at first for your complicity in rape and for being a knacker. Of course, I saved words about the dog. My final goal looks like this: enjoy pain. You're still alive. That's sad, to be honest.
Wow.
Well,
What
so,
did I just read?
so this,
Oh my gosh.
so apparently this UB person is like trying to convince people to end their own lives by doxing them. I don't know if they're lies. What? For some reason has been targeting Keeper of all people, stalking every account he's been making and accusing him of being a pedophile. And Yubi says, "Congrats! You just call friend of Keeper as predator. Congrats again. How's it going, Keeper accounts? Yes, you follow Keeper. So if it wasn't obvious by now, he supports the lolicon community, aka a disgusting group of individuals who watches hentai of small young girls." Yeah, so this guy is a terrible person that doesn't deserve a platform, obviously, end of thread. So that is a whole separate thing. That is an entirely separate thing with this UB person.
Oh my
It kind of
goodness.
ties back into the exposing Schlepp account, who is run by Nathrix, who apparently is known. There's evidence of predation. That is a freaking rabbit hole there. Let's move on to the next slide. And Masako is following exposing Schlepp. So that's what this is. It shows that he's following exposing Schlepp. Now we know he loves harassing Celestium. Your turn, Celestium. Even after she has a cease and desist against him. Have you seen him accusing her of being a pedophile with zero evidence at all because she told him he needs pills? No, Ray absolutely does because we think he's schizophrenic with what he's been posting, or he has DID, dissociative identity disorder, seeing as he pretends his alt accounts are him. which that one I think might be a little bit of a Jaded, you can correct me if I'm wrong. That last part sounds like it's a little bit of a little cheeky joke about having DID because he pretends his alt accounts aren't him. Guessing that's a little bit of little bit of cheek there.
Hmm.
So moving on to all right, so we're at your first post here, where Celestian, you said this guy needs some pills. He will be dealt with, so can we get some context in what this was? This particular post was in response to. Do you recall what it was in
Um,
response to?
I may or may not have responded to one of your posts where you were coming after him, and I'm just like,
Oh,
either he has a serious mental issue or what, but I, Lord knows he will be dealt with at some point.
yeah. Actually, you're right. I do recall this. This was I can't remember which one of my posts it was.
You went
I
like
uh, I
off the rails on
I
him, and I
think
was like, oh,
yeah. This I can't remember if it was the first time that I basically went off on him or if it was the second time. I don't recall which, but yeah, that was a response to my post, wasn't it?
yeah, it
Which
was.
Ray said, "Can you elaborate on that part? This sounds a little confusing." And then posts simply pedophile, quote tweeting Celestium saying the guy needs pills and called you a pedophile, which is insane. And again, projection, clear projection by every metric.
Yeah, he's
Do you know?
absolutely a nutcase. Like, I've never done anything like that to any child. And people will complain to me like, "Oh,
Imagine
because I
not.
talk about Christianity, to young people, I've never forced anybody into anything, and that's not even close to whatever the heck he's doing, that's for sure."
God, yes. I mean, this is again. He's doing this feels like he's doing the projection thing of like, huh, I'm accusing Celestium of being a pedophile. So how can you possibly accuse me of being such a heinous crime when I'm accusing someone else of it? Yeah, it's absolute projection.
Yeah.
And Jade says he was told multiple times that making a video about Celestium would violate the cease and desist, and he's proceeded to do so anyway, which the video will be properly reported.
Yeah.
That I'm thinking, I can't remember. I don't know if that was because I don't think it was a full video. I do recall that he did have a short on his YouTube channel for a time that was you in Roblox. You were speaking with adults in Roblox, and I forget the exact context of it. It was something you were
Yeah,
basically
I
saying like they
can.
need to come to God,
Yeah.
and oh please, if you remember, please.
Yeah, yeah. So my clip that has made me like infamous in the VTubing space and in a lot of other places was I used to go on Roblox with some friends to go spread the gospel. Sometimes there were debates, talking to people about their experiences, and trying to help them come to Jesus because we all need Christ. And I never really asked people their ages unless, they sounded young because I just want to make sure that I worded myself in a way that wasn't going to be offensive or, give any wrong ideas. But like, I just two young people came up to me. I don't know their ages, and they asked me, is being gay a sin? And I answered based on my beliefs, what that is. And okay, people might not like it, and they got mad, and they thought that I was just going and harassing kids on Roblox. Which, if you watch my older VODs, that's not even close to the case of what happened. So
Okay. And that was one of and now I don't know if that was the making a video about Celestium that is referenced here. I never saw any other videos about you other than that short. So I don't know if this is in reference to another one. Jade, if there's if this is in reference to another video, please let me know if it's in reference to another video. But that's also one of the ones that was one of the last things that he took down when for this latest this latest the last event where I basically you know made him my bitch honestly and with the infamous TikTok uh
that was
that
wonderful.
was one of the last things that I called him out on to take
Yeah.
down. Other than all of the visual posts on Twitter of the various anime characters punching you in the face,
Yeah, he
I
like
still
punched my
it
character.
still shocks me.
He punched my character in the face, and
Like
genuinely,
three different posts.
yeah, it's horrible. And I've never done that to anybody. Look, if you are a hater out there and you don't like me, first of all, none of you have said I'm wrong. Second of all, I've never treated anybody as
Yeah.
badly as this person has treated me. So you can hate me all you want in what I say, but you can, two things you can't call me: wrong or a big jerk off, because I can assure you I treat people way better than whatever this guy's doing.
Absolutely true. Absolutely true. And by the way, and by the way, those posts of those like there was an rice shower, Frieren, and I don't know who the third anime character was that basically he posted of punching you. All three of those were reported, and he didn't get and nothing happened. When all three of those got reported to X for violence, nothing happened. When all three of those were reported, which
Yeah,
is insane.
it's ridiculous because
Absolutely insane.
this isn't the first time he does it. And not only that, like, these are characters that would probably never harm me in that way anyway. So I just find it funny. Like the first original image with Spider-Man, punching me, and then Maria changed it to Jelly Donut, which I found to be really funny. These characters would not hit me. They might like disagree with me, or they might be like, whatever, who cares? But it's just interesting that they do that. That this knucklehead would do that.
And it's because he likes those characters. He really likes those he likes those franchises. He obviously likes Free Red, he obviously likes Uma Musume, and he likes whomever that third character was. I have no idea whom that third character was that
Yeah, I don't
he
remember either.
posted attacking you. Um but those are reported and Twitter didn't do anything about it. But, the video in question that we're referring to that and I think that was it this was it here, that was probably one of the very last things that I basically let him know, "You can't hide this. I see you've got this. Take this shit down now." And literally, I think 2 minutes after I posted, I said everything TikTok with my TikTok meme, it was down. It was gone. It
Hmm.
was off his channel. So, it's that was, that is what I think the video in question. Like again, he's claiming he's going to be making another video. I don't think he's making another video. I think that's all bluster. Kind of like, I think it was all bluster because he was utilizing that as a means to try and con people, to dox them. Because when he claimed he was making that video, is the same time he put up that post on Twitter, like, oh, if you're a VTuber and don't want to appear in my video, please send me all of your information through this link. So I don't think that he's actually making a video.
Yeah, he's not.
But we'll
Honestly,
see.
he's
If he
all bark
does,
and no bite.
agree. Because if he does make that video, oh, you can bet I'll react to it. You can bet the day that video drops, I'll pull it up on my stream and I'll react to it and I'll rip it apart. Gleefully rip it apart. All right, and on to the next slide. We have Ray saying, "Yup, you are breaking the X rules now. Public shaming isn't allowed. I know I shouldn't bring this one up, but I have to because the LGBT community needs to be made aware of this." Pretending like he actually gives a shit about people in the LGBT community. But the thing in question is, this is a quote tweet from you
Yeah,
where this Emerald Apple person said this is Hemomile VT, the person who canceled Saikuno, which I don't really know anything about that whole
girl,
Saikuno
that
thing, and
whole
quite
drama
frankly,
is
I don't
insane.
care. I've been catching some of it, like work watching some videos about it. From what it sounds like, he was cheating on his girlfriend. He was basically having sex with a lot of different girls. There's one girl that was saying that yes, she slept with them, and like, but she normally doesn't on a first date, yet she did, and trying to make her paint herself as a victim when it was by her own words, it was
Yeah,
consensual, but she's just upset that she actually was stupid enough to sleep with him, blah de blah de blah. It is a
Yeah.
giant mess from everything that I can
Yeah.
see. So I
It
haven't been
absolutely
keeping
is.
up with it too closely. But I did pull up this post on Twitter to see what it was you're referencing. So I guess this is a VTuber who basically does OF.
Oh yeah.
This is a
Mhm.
VTuber who seems like she does OF or OF adjacent, like the whole girlfriend experience or
Oh my
something.
gosh.
These are supposedly shots of her real life body. She's got she has a price guide for what you can get for it, etc., etc., etc.
And
And then there's
yeah.
another post. Yes. Oh,
I
please,
was
Leslie, go
gonna
ahead.
I was gonna say, and I know this isn't the drama that we're talking about right now, but Bao is involved in this to
Mhm.
some extent. The girlfriend who's been cheated on, I believe, is the only victim out of everybody here, to be honest. And I don't know, when VTubers do this kind of stuff, man, I I get so mad because you would think as a VTuber you'd want some level of anonymity, and not only that, it just seems like this is what it's VTubing is devolving to in the West, and this is a whole their moral dilemma. It's like just showing your body. Like I don't get it. But sorry, going back to this, of
Yeah,
course.
it's no, it is fair. I've heard similar things being said by other people as well. Um, I know Tectone put out a video saying like there's a huge problem right now with VTubers, female VTubers, basically doing what you said, showing off their bodies, basically being hoes.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh,
Again, that's outside of our circle. Like
yeah.
we do not do that. I don't offer any kind of girlfriend experience. No one is ever going to see me outside of VTubing. I'm imagine is probably going to be the same for you. And so it's like I kind of like I don't pay much mind to it because that's not what I do. That's not what you do. That's not what the people like. Even Lynx, even Lynx, she goofs around and acts sexy on stream. But she doesn't do like OF stuff like that. It's not that I'm aware of. And it's
Yeah.
basically a bit for stream. It's entertainment for stream, and it stays there. It doesn't go off stream, and it's
Yeah.
just for fun and entertainment, and that's it.
Yeah.
The tube and me too.
With some of the other bigger female VTubers, well, who
It's
knows?
not a
I don't
joke,
know any of the other
unfortunately,
bigger
with them.
VTubers, so
Yeah.
yeah. But the other tweet in here that you basically were referencing about where it says maybe one day we will bring back shaming unrepentant women like this is no for it in the first post it's her basically showing off her body. And then in the second one is basically a Charlie Kirk reference
Yeah.
where there's a picture that says when your neck kind of hurt, and she basically has Charlie with a downward facing arrow
Yeah.
pointing at that,
That
obviously
was something that
referencing the death of Charlie Kirk.
that made me really upset because and obviously, you don't have to like Charlie Kirk, or his content, but the fact that a lot of VTubers, bigger VTubers even, went after and said something bad. Like for example, Clara from Face Connect. I'm glad she's gone from there because woman, like even if you posted on a private account, like why do you need to be so evil? If this happened to a family member and someone did that to you, even if they weren't liked by certain
Yeah,
people, you wouldn't be happy. He had two kids and a wife that is now a widow, and those kids don't
yes,
have their dad. It's horrible.
yeah, it is. Like when I heard like my chat will tell you when there were two specific incidents in mind where it was different sides of the quote unquote spectrum, and I had the exact same response to it. The death of Charlie Kirk, and then there was the shooter, the I guess I'll say trans, although I'm not 100% convinced that the person was actually trans, but they were just out of their flipping mind.
Yeah.
Actually no, sorry. No, yeah, it was the Minnesota school shooting with the
Mhm.
person that was literally all over the map and was just out of their mind. They claimed to be trans. I don't necessarily believe that because they were whacked out of their head like,
Mhm.
incredibly so. And when both of those stories came out, I cried my eyes out for everything.
Yeah.
When Charlie Kirk died, I cried my eyes out because he was,
Yeah.
his wife and his child lost lost a father and husband.
Yep.
And even with the trans shooter, not only were children injured and killed during that, which of course had me sobbing, but at the same time there was the family of the shooter lost 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 their child, who obviously was very mentally disturbed to an extreme degree, to the point that they didn't know who they were. They were all over the map mentally and slipped through the cracks and did not either did not receive the mental health care that they needed, or placed into a secure mental facility where they could not harm someone while getting the mental health care.
Yeah.
The parents of that individual lost their child as well. And I cried my eyes out. It's like when someone when there is a violent death, I feel horrible because, it's very easy to say, "Oh, if the person who lost their life was bad, okay, they are quote unquote a bad guy," as in the case of the Minnesota shooting. It's very easy to say, "Oh yeah, they're bad. I'm glad they're dead." But you're forgetting about the families that they're leaving behind that have lost a loved one that they never had a chance to try and a address what was wrong with them in the first place. Get them the help they need. Get them into a secure facility where they cannot hurt others and cannot hurt themselves, and try and address their psychological issues.
Yeah.
I
And
feel sad for everyone, regardless of what their political, sociological, spiritual ideologies is. It's still the loss of a human life, and I mourn at that. I do.
so, in a sense, I'm obviously relieved that somebody so dangerous is out, but it also brings me great sorrow that, they passed away because there could have been an opportunity for them to either change or, again, like you said, get the help that they need. And sure, we may have a sigh of relief when evil is out, but there's also that lingering pain knowing that that person could have been a much different person if they got help or something, or had, I don't know, just locked away.
Yeah.
I don't like seeing death on either side. Like, I might not agree with somebody, they might live a completely opposite life from me, but I'll still pray for them that, maybe they'll change or something, they don't die or whatever. It's hard, man. Like, pro-life isn't just about babies, it's also about, people who are older and alive. It's like for everyone. Empathy is very much lost on people these days. And,
Oh yes.
as Christians, we're
Oh
called to love our
yes.
enemies. It doesn't mean that they won't suffer the consequences, right? Don't let them step over you. But at
Yes.
least pray for them, man. You never know what someone's going through.
Yes. Exactly right. Exactly right. Okay. So moving to the next slide, where Ray says, plus, I'm actually going to be covering the Sykuno doc sometime soon. So why does a pink squirt have to participate in this? Of it has nothing to do with her. What's next? She gonna talk about segregation.
Okay, this is just weird. Look, I can talk about whatever I want, okay,
Yeah.
sweetie pie? I have a right to speak
Yes.
what I want to, and it's something that I see and I notice. None of us are blind to what's going on, dear. If you don't like it, block me. I don't care. Like, just move on with your life, bro.
Exactly. It's this is someone because basically you're calling out essentially a thought. You're calling out a VTuber thought who is also celebrating the death of Charlie Kirk. And obviously, this now reads like a gooner who was gooning over Himama, you know, seeking her ass and showing her titties, and he's upset that he'd already targeted you. This is part of, he'd already targeted
Yeah.
you, and was upset that basically you were basically calling for shame to, I don't know, his biological sex doll or something.
Lord knows
I don't
that
know.
I hope, I don't know. He needs some serious help, man.
Yes, he does. Yes, he clearly does. And
Yeah.
so next we have, I had a space where we spoke about his actions, and he threatened me multiple times to cancel it. I don't know what space Jade is referring to. I didn't, so he took to making a fake AI screenshot attempting to frame me as a racist and actually did the wrong screen name. So Jade's actual screen name is the Jade Dragon 24, and in the doctored tweet, it's Jade Drag P 24 with a P instead of an O in the name.
What the heck is
And
wrong
this is
with
the
this
actual
guy?
tweet. If you've scrolled down, Ray says, Aku, I'm heavily advising you to cancel the space immediately upon seeing this post. I'm going to say it once, get the fuck away right now or else. And then he's got a Star Trek meme. Red alert, ready, photon torpedoes. And if you scroll down even further, he's supposedly quote tweeting Jade saying, and one more, you're still a racist bigot, with Jade supposedly having typed out a racist comment. But again, this is not Jade.
Mm-hmm.
The dragon part is spelled Dragpn when Jade's actual account is Dragon. So basically, fraudulently trying to proclaim someone as being racist and doing a not great job with it. And then if we scroll down, apparently we have some death threats and horrible shit that he has sent in the past. So if we'll scroll down. The first one, Ray says, I'm going to kill you for that. This isn't even supposed to be anywhere in the fucking archives. Delete this shit. So actually threatening to kill someone. Not supposed to be anywhere in archives. So obviously he's upset that basically him being exposed is in some kind of archives. And then under the Kuro account, I personally wanted to execute Schlepp myself
Holy
and just
moly.
do whatever and take over the Roblox account that he uses. That was the other plan I had in mind, but I backed off from it because Roblox already took his ass out. Literally threatening to kill Schlepp to take over his Roblox account. This is sick. He is so desperate to preserve his ability to be a predator on Roblox and to help other predators on Roblox. He is making accusations of wanting to end someone's life and take over their account. And then saying Schlepp may be a safety advocate at first, but look at how he handles shit. He handles it like he's in fucking Russia or something. I would love an explanation of how Schlepp is handling something like he's in Russia. If he doesn't know how to catch fucking people correctly, then maybe he shouldn't be around. Instead should have lost his life when he got groomed.
These are the
He's
kind of people,
literally
man.
at
Holy
wishing
smokes.
Wow. He's literally wishing Schlepp had ended his own life or been killed by the predator who groomed him.
That's so
This
disgusting.
is sick. This is vile. This is absolutely vile. That he is wishing death upon someone who is trying to expose predators. I mean, again, it is circumstantial evidence, but it is circumstantial evidence that is lending to the thought process that he is a predator himself and is upset that a person like Schlepp is exposing predators in a space that he frequents and perhaps even hunts in. It's this is this is just nuts. I I don't know what more I can say than this is just absolutely fucking insane. And then he also harassed an innocent Roblox user claiming it was me when it was actually my partner's friend. The friend was genuinely distraught that he would do this, and it is disgusting how far he would go. And we need to scroll down a bit more to get to the actual tweets. And so Ray said, got the report sent out to Roblox regarding Aku, that is Jade Dragon. I will be emailing them too. Things are about to get even wild. And it's showing a screenshot of a report having been sent. I got the player's Roblox ID under, and he's basically put it doxing a Roblox ID. I'm advising everyone to report the account to Roblox. We need a ton of people to do this. Report it for anything. And then says the account was created on July 9th, 2018, and it's up for 7 years. I'm doing everything I can do to get the account moderated. So brigading, thinking he's brigading against, I think she said, yeah, brigading against whom he thought was Jaded Dragon, but was actually Jaded Dragon's partner's friend. Full on brigade, which this is his tactic. This is his tactic is he brigade. I would not be surprised if he has a bunch of burner accounts or even bots that that maybe he somehow paid for to facilitate sending reports. Cause that's what he did with you.
Mhm.
Honestly, I don't think he has enough people that listens to him that they
No, he
would have
doesn't.
actually brigaded you. I think maybe he must have a ton of like burner accounts
I'm
or
gonna say this
bots
now. He
and is using bots.
Ray is a nobody. He is somebody who is empty on the inside. Probably was not loved by his family at all, and he does this because he has nobody. I can assure you, he has nobody in his life who would care for him if, God forbid, he were to pass away tomorrow. He's an evil human being, and I pray to God that he changes. But Ray, just know this because I'm sure you're watching. This what you're doing, you're gonna face some real serious consequences, pal. And if it's not in this life, most certainly in the next one if you don't change.
Yeah, it's like and you said like he's alone in life. He's also alone online because like I've kept tabs on him. He basically talks to himself on his Twitter account. When he makes posts on his Twitter account, very few people actually respond to him. Maybe he'll get one person every once in a while, but the majority of his responses on his Twitter account are himself responding to his own post. So even online, he has no one. He only has himself online, and that must be some horrible company. Let's see. And then Jaded says, my fiance has spoken out about it. Their tag was blocked out of their privacy. The deleted post is the one in the above screenshot. Okay. And then we have, scrolling down, a post from Nightmare Rain. I'm guessing this is, okay, so this is the fiance. So this is the Nightmare Rain is the fiance speaking out. Yeah, that's my IRL friend, and she asked you to stop. She has nothing to do with you or your fucking delusional on your part. Lamau BS with my girlfriend. Leave her alone and tagging Ray, which I guess Ray's post, which of course is now unavailable because Ray got banned off of Twitter. And then continuing, she's fucking crying because of you. She thinks her account is going to be taken from her because you keep trying to witch hunt her. Again, like this, again, we also need to call out X on this because people like Ray has been reported numerous times, and Twitter X has done nothing about it. Every single report on actual violations of the TOS, actually attacking people and actually committing violations, has been met with bots that say, "Nope, we found nothing wrong. Nope, we found nothing wrong." I've probably made about half a dozen reports of violations, namely like the post towards you, Celestium, where
Yeah.
they had anime girl characters attacking you. Every single one, nope, we see nothing wrong. Actually, see nothing wrong. So, like, there is a very, very serious problem with the moderation on Twitter that they're letting this shit fly and resulting in people, like innocent people, being harassed with no recourse. These people have no recourse other than to leave the platform or continue to be harassed by people that Twitter is protecting by having their automated bot system, which is just pathetic and unusable, saying, nope, nothing wrong,
Mm-hmm.
nope, nothing wrong, nope, nothing wrong. It's the same thing with YouTube. It's that the moderation systems of these platforms is horrible. Absolutely horrible. Because they're protecting the offenders and they're doing nothing to the victims. Okay, wait, Jade said, as I said, X says he can't make any new accounts. Any new accounts when he's suspended, you see are his alts he rebranded. Okay, so any accounts when he's suspended, you see are his alts that he rebranded. So yeah, he's ban evading. He's 100% ban evading, and Twitter's not doing anything about it. Like, he gets reported for ban evasion, which, by the way, I've tried to report him for ban evasion. There's no way to report him for ban evasion.
Yeah, there is no. You
Like,
noticed
once
that
upon a time,
too.
there was supposed.
I am tried to do the same thing because I know that he's doing it, but there's no option. So I don't know what Twitter's doing, but like you guys like really, there has to be a way to IP ban this guy. I know that maybe it's not fair, maybe it's against freedom of speech, but he's truly someone who is a danger to people on this platform and in different communities. He should not be around.
Like, I've gone so far as to like where I will I have posted tweets where I've tagged X and Elon Musk and said this guy is ban evading. We have not we have tried to report him, but your reporting system is broken. We cannot report him for ban evasion, but he is ban evading. Aren't you going to do something about this? And in the meantime, he's harassing your users.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, I'm seeing people in my chat. I'm seeing people in chat saying like they'll report him for spam, they'll report him for harassment, and it always comes back the same. Oh, we found that there's no problem.
Yeah,
Every
it's
single
always
time.
the same thing.
Like, every report made against him is, oh, we found no problem. It's insane. It's absolutely insane, and the moderation is just pathetic. It's honestly pathetic.
It is. It really is.
Continuing on, we've got Continue on says, here you see he started a hate campaign on his former, now suspended, Sinospace account. This is what got him suspended. So the post that got this Sinospace account suspended starts off with emergency retaliation response. On behalf of the head manager of Sinospace, which is himself pretending that he actually has a company. By the way, the Sinospacing, this is again him pretending he has like a company, like he does with every account, pretending like he's like part of like
He
some
doesn't
tech
have
company,
anything.
or that he's partnered up with some kind of tech company. No, he doesn't. He has nothing. He's a scammer and a liar, and is attempting to scam people out of either money or identity theft. That's what he's doing.
Exactly.
And says on behalf of the head manager of Cytospace, we have initiated a full-scale emergency retaliation response against the Jade Dragon, Nightmare Rain, N-Cube Squared, Real Schlepp, Real Ruben Sim, and you Celestium. The retaliation response will last 3 hours and will be carried out by our safety team. The delusion of this individual is staggering. It is honestly like no one believes him. He knows no one believes him. He knows that no one thinks that this is an actual company, and yet he still pretends like he's a company. And it just goes to showcase how disturbed this individual is. That this person is not capable of functioning in society. He needs to be put in the box. He needs to be put in the padded box. He is not capable of functioning in modern society. He is not. It says this is in light of recent events. Anyone interfering during this period will receive a warning. And because of this tweet, this account got suspended because of this tweet. Which I don't know. And say next we have some more screenshots of harassment. And Maria, this one's for you. He seems to like calling Maria a sheep. He's also threatening to report anyone who brings up what he did. Apparently, he thinks freedom of speech only applies to him. If anyone is a bozo, it's him. Yeah, he loves to try and tout about freedom of speech, but anytime someone else exercises their freedom of speech to point out what a piece of shit he is, what a deranged, disgusting predator individual he is, all of a sudden now fuck freedom of speech. Take their freedom of speech.
It's
right
it's
away.
rules for thee and
And
not
we're
for me. Basically, when it when it comes to this guy.
it is you are exactly correct. This is the precise situation. Absolutely. Scrolling down, we have Tim talking about Maria. This demon of oh my god, he's calling Maria. He's calling you a demon, Satan. This demon of Satan just blocked me again. That dumb sheep doesn't learn to stay out of matters that don't concern her. You know what, Maria Grace? I'm not going to say anything I'm going to say anything I want about you in my March 9th incident video and see if I care. And then it shows Maria has
Oh my
blocked him.
gosh.
Which,
this
by
guy.
the way, he's been trying to tout this March 9th video. This is the whole video that he's professing that he's going to be making. And he's not going to make it. He's
He doesn't
he's
have
been trying
anything.
to gin up interest. Yeah. Oh, no, please, go ahead.
Yeah, he has nothing. And the fact that he went after my friend, he's a piece of garbage. I want you to know that Maria will always be a better person than you, no matter what you say. Because at least she actually cares about people, even people she doesn't like or agrees with. Honestly, a trash can's probably better than you at this point.
You're being very kind with the trash can. I might choose some much more verbose adjectives and descriptors.
Oh,
But yeah,
there's so much I want to say,
going
and
on
you
about
don't
this.
know.
I know. I can feel the fiery Latina anger through the screen. Don't you worry. But he does keep talking. Oh goodness, honey, take a drink. He
Yeah,
has been going on about this March 9th video. See, and he's also like flip-flopped on this a lot. He's like saying, I'm going to be making this March 9th video. And then he said, well, I've decided I'm going to back off the March 9th video. And then he's going like, now I'm going to be making the March 9th video. And then he's saying, I'm going to back off it. So he keeps flip-flopping on it. Why? Because he was getting attention for it.
Thank you for the raid.
He was
Kairu
getting...
Kanojo. Sorry, I just got raided by Kairu. Thank you.
Okay. I saw. No worries. No worries. And the reason why he keeps flip-flopping on this is because he was getting attention for it. When he mentioned when the first mention of the March 9th video, he got a lot of attention for it. He had a lot of people retweeting his posts. He had a lot of people he had people commenting about it. And then when he was getting backlash for it, then he said, "I'm gonna." Or I think he backed off when I turned him into my bitch, because I think he started talking about the March 9th video back when I was TikToking him. I believe that's when he first mentioned it. And then when I turned him into my bitch, he said, "I'm not gonna make the video because of I forget what excuse he made. But he said, I'm not gonna make my March 9th video. He was trying to say something about like some posts were not going to be coming down because the LGBT community required them. And of course, I said, you're taking him down. And he said, okay. And he immediately took him down. But this is like, he's doing this because, again, it's getting him attention. That's why he does things like this. He's craving attention. He is an attention whore. And he is desperate for attention. Absolutely desperate for it. And saying something like this and getting angry people to respond to it gives him that attention that he's craving. That's basically what it boils down to. And then he continues on down with the next post saying, I realize that the only way to weaken someone is by taking their associates out first. Don't worry, my report torpedoes are ready just in case.
This is, see,
and again, this was
going back to the, Maria got banned, I think like 2 weeks, maybe a week or two before I did. And when I saw that this guy basically admitted to, mass reporting her and me, and then I got banned, I'm like, dude, this is insanity. Like, I even, messaged Twitch and told them like, hey, this person has been harassing me for months, and it's clear. And he, in the broad daylight, here's a tweet where he says that he's gonna go do this. First it was Maria, and then it would be me, and nothing. And it's not even off my record, by the way, at this point. which is ridiculous.
They still haven't taken it off your record?
I don't think so. I can double check, but I don't think it's gone off my record. I mean, maybe it has, but I doubt it.
Okay. I remember that there was someone from Twitch that had popped into your stream and you were going to be working with them to try and address this. You saying that Twitch still has not addressed that ban?
So that person's from a different department, but they have friends.
Oh,
You know, with or not friends, but like colleagues in other departments that are more direct, and they did it. I don't know what happened there, but I'll reach out to them again and double check with them if they were able to do anything. I've been so busy since then that I haven't really like checked in on it.
oh, of course, of course. Yeah, and again, we see the fallacy with these platforms and their moderation. Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, their moderation is basically primed for abuse, because this is exactly what happened to Maria. It's what happened to Celestium. You had a bad actor who didn't like what Celestium or Maria had to say, and and he brigaded them, probably using bots, and caused them to basically lose their stream for a full week. And that's money. By the way, from a legal perspective, that is what's known, that is torture. That would be torturous influence. Basically, what he did to both you, Celestium, and what he did to you, Maria, is torturous influence, because it affected you monetarily. It removed a source of your income for an entire week by doing a false report on you and causing Twitch to ban you for a week. That caused you monetary distress, and it meant that you could not earn money on your stream for a week.
Yeah.
And so that is that is against the law in civil court. It's called it's called torturous influence, and it is lawsuit worthy. 100%. It is a lawsuit worthy event of what he did.
It's ridiculous. Like, I understand, not liking somebody. And look, I'm not Kirsha, right, by any means. So it's not on the same levels. But either way, it's still, an attempt at life ruination because he can't control himself.
Exactly. And then, of course, continuing on down, he has Night Owl talking to him, where Ray says to Night Owl, "I'm not honoring your ass when you graduate." Night Owl just responding with a bunch of laughing, crying emojis. And then Ray saying, "Laugh at my face all you want, bozo. I can do that too," with the laughing cat emoji. And this is, so yeah, this is all just him being crazy. And then here we have his Sarah Mantis ult throwing off a whole bunch of freaking words. Snake, nut job, fucktar ticket.
Oh my gosh.
Flag something. Like, I will, like, you can see it. Like, there's just basically throwing out slur after slur after slur after slur. And then it's, proof that he owns the Sarah Mantis account. That he basically, I'm guessing it's in response. I'm guessing the Sarah Mantis tweet was in response to, I'm guessing, Night Owl.
Yeah, I think so.
All of these horrible words out.
Really quickly, guys.
And now we move on to.
Sorry to interrupt you. I just want to let Chen know. So my throat is okay. It's just my vocal cords are. I lost my voice last Thursday, and I'm taking steroids now so that I can recover faster. It's not my throat. It's my vocal cords.
But we all appreciate you being so worried about dear Celestium.
I appreciate it.
I'm worried too. I was like, honey, are you sure you're okay for this?
Yeah, I'm okay. I have the energy.
Maybe lemon tea might help.
Yeah, I tried. It honestly, like, it's really a matter of resting my vocal cords and not whispering. Doctor said not to whisper, just use my normal voice as best as I can.
Maybe strengthen them back up again, because they've been weakened from the illness, and so you've got to strengthen them back up.
Yeah, something like that, I think, yeah.
All right. Well, we're definitely giving them a good workout today.
Yeah, 100%. I need it. I need it.
Okay. All right. So next part, we'll move on to part 3, which is racism and transphobia, plus an added homophobia in for good measure. So this one is shorter. Let's start with racism. Here, back when his Sinospace was active, he claimed the officer who murdered George Floyd deserved a raise. Who is George Floyd? For those of context, and we all are familiar with the incident with George Floyd. So as you can see, he's saying that he deserves a raise. Um, and Jaded says, I won't go too into this because it's a very highly touchy subject. Yeah, I'm not gonna. I'm like I have my own opinions on the thing in regards to what occurred with George Floyd, but the bottom line of what my opinion is on the entire incident question, I'm still not happy. I'm not celebrating George Floyd's death.
Yeah.
And that's it. I have my opinions about the entire situation in and of itself, but regardless of my opinion for the situation that occurred, I'm still not celebrating that this man died. I am sorry that a human life was lost, regardless of the my opinion regarding the circumstances leading up to that event in question. But showing down, he basically says, basically there he's retweeting from leading a report that the Minneapolis police officer that was convicted for George Floyd's death filed a new trial, and Ray basically says we don't care about George Floyd. Basically saying we don't give a shit.
Sorry, but I refuse to admit
That's
clanker as a slur.
basically tantamount to celebrating the death of this person. And scrolling back down, we see the picture where he says, this guy needs a raise. And Jade says, keep this in mind. Ray is a 30-year-old white man, so him using the N-word when referring to a clearly white or mixed woman is inexcusable. And that is referring to the next tweet coming regarding Kristi Noem, where it is a retweet from Kristi Noem. The surge in violence against federal law enforcement encouraged by the Democrats, open borders, anti-ICE rhetoric, blah, blah, blah. And Ray says she's an N-word. So Kristi Noem, retweeting Kristi Noem and basically calling her the N-word. Yeah. Which Kristi Noem, to my understanding, is a white woman. I do not believe Kristi Noem is, African American or even mixed African American. To my understanding, she is white. And he's calling her the N. So clearly has no issue being racist whatsoever. And then scrolling on down. Now, okay, this is more recent. Now we're scrolling down. Now we're getting some more recent tweets. So we're starting to catch up to present day here, which this one is in regards to that post I showed you from when he posted that image on Twitter of who he thinks is left wing and who he thinks is right wing. This is in reference to that, where he says a few notes I'm going to add. One left winger is Latino, hi Celestium, and one is Canadian. Which he's going to have to be more specific because Luma is also Canadian, in addition to me being in Canada as well. So
You're Canadian?
You got that wrong.
I didn't know that.
Well, technically, I'm American. I am American. I live in Canada. So I am American by birth.
She's got the maple dollars.
By birth, I'm still an American. I'm still an American citizen. I've not given up my American citizenship. I simply live in Canada is all. And yes, we have the plastic money.
Let's go. Monopoly money, yippee.
We do. We got the plastic money.
You've also got Maine, by the way.
And then it says Canadian user. This don't remind me about the Maine thing. Oh God, don't even remind me about that. And he's got Canadian users don't get along with US users. Well, damn, Celestium, we've been getting this wrong the whole damn time, haven't we?
You're right. I should become a man. My bad.
Damn.
Wait, what?
Where the hell did that come from? Where did that come from? I was just gonna say, I guess we need to hate each other now. And you went, I guess I need to become a man. Why? That just came out of nowhere.
My bad, sorry.
Oh, that was
sorry,
based...
Jade. I hate Canadians.
No, that was based as hell.
Look, if
I mean, we do have the acronym for hell from, you know, in regards to that, because they decided to lump in the missing murdered indigenous women and girls.
Oh my gosh,
Missing murdered indigenous women and girls. They decided to add that acronym in onto the atrocity that has become the LGBT acronym, because they've basically thrown everything but the kitchen sink at that acronym at this point.
Oh yeah, I forgot that happened to you guys. Darkin, thank you for the 20 gifted memberships on YouTube. I appreciate it. And thank you for the super chats, guys. Sorry. I'm dying.
White from South Dakota. Thank you, Thank you, Kevin.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, honey, you okay? You okay?
Yeah.
Do you need a sip of water or something?
Get
yourself a sip of water.
I need to take my steroids. That's what I need. I'll be right back, but you can continue talking if you like.
She's got a woke up chat. She's got to get swole. You go ahead. I will entertain. But this one's from Maria anyway. You know, Ray said Maria Grace is a sheep, but everyone knows how dumb sheeps are. Ray? I realize you're on the lower end of the intellectual spectrum. The plural of sheep is sheep, not sheeps. Okay? I'm just saying. I realize this may be a bit much for you to grasp, but the plural of sheep is sheep.
Wait, what page are we on? 43? Or was it still 42?
Same one. Yeah, we are on 42, 46.
Okay.
I was just going over the Maria Grace portion of that tweet. And then, of course, the last one. This one is for you, Celestium. Latinos crash out a lot. Celestium, is there something you want to tell me? You crash out a lot.
No. Only when necessary against clowns like this guy.
Uh-huh.
But if he wants the chancla, if he's into the chancla, we can find him a Latina mommy who will gladly do that for him, because I'm already taken and I wouldn't want to touch him or be near him in the same room unless he's going to a prison cell and I get to wave from the outside.
I mean, we could always send him to Cha-Cha. She's taking applications, I believe, but I wouldn't want to put that hell on her. I mean, Cha-Cha would absolutely wield the chancla at him, but I don't want to put that kind of curse on her. So
I know, yeah. Have a good night, Brian. Or yeah, bye, Brian. Have a good night.
All right. So now we move on to the transphobia, homophobia part.
That's
right below what we were just looking at. Where
that's page 44, right?
We're still on page 42. No, page 42.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Page 42, 46. Yeah. Let's see. And Ray says, posting some new information here, and it's something I'm going to address very clearly. Roleplay is roleplay. It's basically a simulation. So some things who say this is pedophilia, you are being homophobic, and this is a response to, all right, folks, I have more details on how evidence will be analyzed and how decisions will operate. All evidence are automatically analyzed using AI, and all moderation decisions are conducted manually. So this part where he's talking about this is, again, him pretending that he has some kind of like super AI database and that he has some kind of tech business with this super smart AI that runs things.
See, I would call him
Again, this
retarded,
is
but
his delusion.
but retards deserve a little more love and credit than this guy.
He's okay. I have one for you. I have one for you, Celestium. I do have one that is less than retard. I do have one that's less. He is a troglodyte.
Oh, I haven't heard that one in a while.
This is troglodyte behavior right here.
Yeah.
He says here you can see he's saying if you're against pedophiles, you're being homophobic, which is not true, and neither of those things are in line with each other, so there's no correlation. Yeah, again, he's saying like people who say this is pedophilia is you're being homophobic. So if you're saying something that looks to be pedophilia is pedophilia, then he's going, so you're homophobic. Like, the mental gymnastics to twist himself into a Peruvian knot is quite frankly staggering. It is staggering just how fucked in the head this guy is, and the desperate leaps he goes to justify his criminality and his insanity.
Yeah.
It's honestly impressive in a mind-boggling sort of way that someone could be this completely fucked in the head, that they are this delusional. It's to a sickening degree. I'm actually kind of impressed. I really am.
Honestly, and
okay,
and I had an imagination when I was a child, and it was really active, and I would like pretend to talk to myself and an audience or something. Ray, I'm gonna be really honest with you. I know you don't care, but like if you want to go back to being 5, I'm sorry, but you can't go back in time. But if you'd like, I have a space for you here in the mental asylum. It's a nice padded room where we'll put a straitjacket on you and maybe throw some rubber duckies in the room just for you.
You won't find a better offer. I'm telling you right now, you're not going to find a better offer than that.
Exactly.
All right. We'll go down to the next page. We are in the home stretch. 3 pages left. You have someone named Dan Kern saying, "No chance, you pedo lover." And he basically called someone the F word for calling him a pedo lover. So because someone called it a pedo lover, his only response was the F word. Yeah. Great defense, by the way. Absolutely. Just stellar fucking defense. Not the heat's off you now after that one, gamer. Oh, yeah.
Wait a second. Didn't he say that he supports the LGBT, but then he calls somebody a dad? Like what? What in ravioli pepperoni is this?
Yes. Again, twisting himself into a Peruvian knot to be able to accomplish the mental gymnastics he goes through to justify why he thinks he's right about everything. He is insane. He is a narcissistic sociopath, and I would even wager that he is treading into the realm of actual psychopathy.
Yeah, I'm gonna be really honest. I can't say what I want to say. It'll be incriminating. Let me stop. Anyway, how are you, Ember? I hope you're enjoying what you're seeing on the screen, as I am.
Yes. Well, down to page 44. He's quote tweeting North Carolina, where North Carolina officially only recognizes 2 genders, male and female, and he says North Carolina, the state that Mayberry originated from, just did the greatest thing. Okay, so this is getting into something else entirely. Because Jade says this is disgusting. I have friends in North Carolina who are trans, and they're distraught about this. Clearly supporting state suppression of trans people. Keep in mind, Ray claims he's all for the LGBT community, but then he pulls shit like this. He's just pandering to the people he dislikes the least. When he gets in a drama with others, he tries to claim the LGBT community told him to break the cease and desist Celestium has against him, when that isn't true. no-binary community wants him around. So apparently he's tried to claim that people in the LGBT community are saying, you know, break the cease and desist and go after Celestium, which obviously is going to be bullshit. Now, in terms of this, I'm not going to comment. I've spoken about this before. My feelings regarding this, regarding the two genders thing, regarding people who are trans. I've been actually very open about my feeling regarding trans. My support of them, but there is there's a specific reason why I do, and it's not just a blanket if you claim that you're trans, oh, yes, you have my support. No, I'm very specific about trans people and whom I support within the trans community. I often said the trans people, y'all need to start gatekeeping. But like, I won't like delve too much in this. Like, Celestium, I know how you feel about this issue. Again, this has nothing to do with Ray though, so we're not going to really dive into this one.
Yeah.
As far as the criticism of Ray, and we'll go into his closing statements now. Go into Jade's closing statements now. Not his. As of now, he claims he's going to stay away from drama. Well, that was a fucking lie. And he's neck deep into the drama right now, so that was a fucking lie. Yet we all know it won't even be a day or 3 before he does this again. Please do not go bothering anyone in the fakey area for more information. If you want to keep up to date on Ray, do so by following the Ray Compost account. My fiance, Nightmare Rain, had also stated very clearly they don't want to talk to or about Ray. They don't want anything more to do with him. Please do not go bothering Celestium or Greenluck about the issue unless they talk to you directly about it. I don't want them to be overwhelmed by the drama. Same applies for the VTuber Ember. Hello. Do not go harassing Ray, as he's been threatened to mass report users who try to call him on his bullshit. Please do, however, mass report all his accounts listed at the start. I'd like to thank the following users for evidence and screenshots: Incube, Liam, Modem, myself, the owners behind the Ray Compost account. Big thank you to everyone else who helped me spread awareness and supported the movement against him. If you share this document around, please use the hashtag remove Ray Masato so X can see we want him gone. And there's a previous document previous Google Doc that they made, a couple previous docs. So we will not go into those. This one was plenty. But what I'll do is I will share the Google Doc link in chat. So the combined Twitch chats will get that link and Kick Chat. So if Celestium, if you would like to share that with your Kick Chat as well, there's the Google Doc link to this fine work of journalism. And I do want to say, Jade Dragon, thank you for putting this together. Thank you for keeping me in the loop so I knew the moment it dropped so we could talk about this on stream. And again, I will reiterate what Jaded Dragon said, and I've said this already. Do not brigade against Ray. Okay? If Ray does something legitimately against TOS, as a individual that would normally say, hey, this is against TOS, I'm going to report that. Please feel free to report it. I'm going to strongly recommend do not engage with Ray in any way, shape, or form, because that is exactly what he is looking for. But especially do not brigade Ray in any way, shape, or form. I already had a standing rule of do not brigade anyone, because if you brigade anyone, you're gone. That is a standing order. But if you see something that is a violation of the terms and service, such as threats of violence, threats of anything, yes, you can report it as any normal user can. Certainly you can do that. Of course you can do that. But no brigading.
Yeah.
Okay?
And I want to add to that as well and kind of reiterate the same points, guys. Like, Jade, thank you for putting this together. I know that you probably had to take a lot of your time out of your day and I really appreciate you. You know, God bless you and your family. And I just want to say to everyone, look, I appreciate you guys, you know, defending me, but please don't stoop to his level. This man, this individual is very mentally ill. And as much as I hate to say this because I don't like calling anybody a demon, this guy is truly a son of Satan. And if you give him more attention, he's going to do very inappropriate things to himself every time you give him even a crumb of negative attention. So the best thing to do is to block him, to report him, and please continue to support the people who have been standing up for me, you know, including Jade and the others, Ember for sure, all of my friends, you know, even, you know, Akko, Sparky, so many great people. You know, if we continue to give him more time and attention, it's going to take away from what we're trying to build, which is way more and way better than anything that he could ever do. He has nothing, he is a nobody, and he needs Jesus in his life. Look, man, I know you're watching, you're gonna feel bad. I love you, as God has called me to love you, but at the same time, I'm gonna call you out for your shit. Sorry to use that word, but I'm really sick and tired of you. Please repent and, you know, go to church, go to, I don't know, lock yourself up in a mental hospital for like a week at least and get some help, because this, what you're doing, God is watching, and trust me, my God is more powerful than your God. You don't worship Jesus, you worship the devil. Repent. Thank you. That is my service announcement for you.
Very well said. Far better said, because I would just swear. So
I
thank
apologize
you
for the
being
one word
the
there.
sweetheart that thank you for being the sweetheart that you are, and putting such words much more nicely than I feel like doing. Thank you, Celestia.
No, thank you. I appreciate you.
Poor dear. How are you feeling?
I feel,
How you feeling, Celestium?
I like my throat, it's my vocal cords, because otherwise I feel pretty okay. But if it wasn't for my like vocal cords, I would be speaking normally right now, but I feel all right.
Okay. Well, I still have time. I don't know if you still have time.
Oh
If you
yeah.
are feeling up for it, we've completed the Google Docky. We have completed the Google Docky portion of our stream tonight. If you'd like Celestium, we can do, if you wanted to do a couple of reacts with me, if you're feeling up to it, we could do that if you would like.
I'm down. I don't know if you got to see my DM, but Maria said she's gonna be starting her stream soon. She wanted to come in and drop a little commentary if you were okay with it.
I'm totally fine with it. Is she live now?
Let me see. Hold on. I'm not sure. Pookie, are you live? Woman, where are you? Lady, get on. Where are you?
And yes, chat, I do know that Masato or Ray has been molding like crazy on Twitter. I know.
I mean,
by the way, I didn't because
Mm.
I was because I was so locked in on this. I do want to say to everybody that is done, that is sent bits, that is gifted subs, that is subbed. Thank you, everyone that has sent bits and gifted subs and sub to the channel. Thank you all so very much. I'm sorry I didn't thank you at the time. I'm sorry, I was locked in. And
Yeah,
when I
same.
get into reporting mode, I get locked in.
I agree with you. Same thing for me. I just wanted to say thank you to everybody. I'm sorry that you have to hear me this way, but unfortunately, when you get sick, sometimes this is what happens. So thank you for your support. I really appreciate it. And to that person who gifted me that thing earlier, you're very sweet. Thank you very, very much. I really appreciate it.
Thank you, Atanashi. Actually, what I'm going to do is, Atanashi, while you're working on that, I'm going to actually take a little bathroom break.
She's going to the
I will
ladies'
take a little
room.
bathroom break. And yes, I am. So give me just a few minutes. I'll come back. We will need to get Maria onto
Yeah.
this. Oh my goodness. Lou, thank you for the 25 gifteds on Kick. Thank you
That's so
very
cute.
much.
Thank you. Thank you, Lord Palazzo, for the 5. And thank you, No Name, for the 1,000 bits. Appreciate it.
Okay, so Atsunachi's working on getting her set up in my office with us. I'll use the bathroom when I get back. I'll do an add her to the friends list, and I will bring her in on the YouTube studio call. So give me a few minutes. I'll be right back.
Don't worry, I will entertain your chat. Yeah, Johnny Somali did get his sentence today. I'm so happy because that guy is a freak of nature and he absolutely deserves to be punished. And we need to start punishing people more for the stupidity that they do. Stop letting people off the hook. Stop letting them off the collar. Tighten up the collar more so that they can stop doing the stupid nonsense. Now, I have no idea if Ember's chat can hear me, but chat, if you can hear me, thank you for your support. I really love you guys. Yeah, no, he absolutely deserves at least like a year of punishment, 1,000%. Thank you, Ocean Nyan for the 10 gifted on YouTube. Thank you guys for your support across the platforms. It really means a lot to me because all of this goes back to supporting the channel. But guys, when Ember comes back, we should at least have 50 gifted subs so that when she comes back, you can make her cry. You should totally make her cry in a good way. I'm just saying, if you love Ember, we should drop 50 subs total just for her, you know? Yes, you're right. Give her more than 50. Give her all the subs, chat. Show your love to Ember for her amazing reflection today on this Knucklehead McSpinkatron Ray. Yes, ready the cannons of love. Blake, thank you for the 100 bits. I really appreciate it. Brother, God bless you. Thank you for the follow. I would read your name, but it makes me want to cry. I have... Oh my... What is with these names, bro? Thank you for the 5 gifted. I appreciate it. He's a Knucklehead McSpinkatron chat. That's putting it nicely. Make sure to support Ember, guys. She's really amazing, and I'm extremely blessed to have met someone so great in this life as Ember, as Maria, as so many other great people and friends, even like my fiance who's probably still at work right now. Thank you guys. Also, did you guys see the One Piece merch that came out? Like for real, bro? I tried getting One Piece merch, and then this morning it was out. And it in like less than 30 minutes, all the scalpers bought everything. It was so annoying, dude. So tired of it, but it's alright. Yes, good job. Yes, gift her more. 10, 5, that's 15, 20, 25. No, wait, what's after 20? 30, sorry. That's like 35, 45. That's 50. Oh my gosh, look at that. 55. Good job, Chad. I'm proud of you. Make this woman cry when she comes back. Make her drown in her tears. I'm messing with you. Don't make her drown, but like, you know, make her a happy girl, happy lady. Yeah, like, dude, the scalpers have been really bad for this Popeyes collab. It's been so bad. I really wanted the bento box, and I really wanted the t-shirt because my fiance really likes One Piece, and I was gonna buy it for him this morning, and I couldn't get it. I couldn't get anything. Any Attack on Iron Mouse by Kickstreamer? So I don't really watch Iron Mouse, to be honest, for my own reasons, but I think that, like, look, we have to remember that she's going through a really tough health situation. I think a lot of the big VTubers have some sort of, you know, chronic condition, and, you know, I know she will never really, you know, I pray to God that she gets to experience a normal life in the future, but, you know,
T emoji.
It's my vocal cords. It's not my throat.
Folded hands emoji.
I
Red
think
heart
that,
emoji. God bless you, Celestium. Hope you get better soon.
I think that you know, trying to take away, you know, a moment for her to feel happy is really terrible. Let the lady enjoy, you know, and pretend for a moment that she's not inside suffering. Welcome back, Ember. I tried to entertain your chat. I hope you can look at your notifications real fast.
Fantastic.
Scatter, chat, scatter.
And yes, I washed my paws. Yes, I did.
Very good. Run, chat, run.
Where are we at with Maria? Wait, what the frick? And yes, I'm trying to control my words here. What the? Okay, oh god, okay, Celestium, cover your ears. What the fuck?
Hi, Ember.
Volleyball, Paco Taco, Captain Stuffy, Jarhead, Darkfire, JRC, Dragon's Wing, Yuria, Vonux, Silent Chief, Choka. Thank you guys so much for the insane level of gifteds. Thank you so very much. Holy.
Thank you for participating in the Making Ember Suffer by the time she's back fun.
You little gremlin! You gremlin, you! Oh, thank you guys. Thank you so much.
Very good, Chad. Very good.
Oh my god, Rick, what the hell? Thank you for, oh god, no, it's starting again. Oh god. Rick, thank you for 25 gifteds, and Red Lake, thank you for 5 more.
I have done my job, Chad. I have done my job.
Thank you guys so much. And Miss Korean, thank you for the kickies. Thank you very much. And oh god, Gravity Falls, thank you. Thank you, Gravity Falls, for the 5. And Tesla Red, thank you as well. They were waiting till we were done, weren't they?
No.
They were waiting till I finished. They were waiting till we finished. I don't know where Maria is. Is Maria still on her way? I have no idea.
Let me send her the thing. I think she is on her way. Maria, I think she's waiting for.
My Discord. She just needs to.
Yeah, she's trying to get on your Discord. I think right now, Ember.
I think she's already part of my Discord.
Oh, she has to join the call.
Let me see if I can invite her. Hang on. Let me see. Yeah, let me see if I can invite her. Hang on. Give me 1 moment. I might be able to invite her.
Thank you, Captain Snuffy, for the 25 gifted on Kick, and Zeb for the 5 on Kick as well. Appreciate you guys.
Why?
And thank you, Strays, for supporting Ember. Beans, please go support Ember too.
She should be on my friends list. I don't know why I can't invite her into my office.
I feel that, chat. Fund her bills. I feel that, man. I'm gonna be debt free by the end of the year. That's my goal.
Wait, wait, hang on. She's good on Discord side. Okay, yeah, I thought so. Let me try just flat out messaging her. Let me just flat out send her a DM on Discord, see if I can get her looped in.
Maria, the one that you need to join when you, it's the Ember's office. It's at the bottom, but I don't know if you, she's at the streaming waiting room. Ember at the bottom. There you go.
Here we go.
In my Discord?
Yeah, I think that's enough. She moved her.
Hi.
Hey, Maria.
I'm here to join
Maria.
the dog pile.
Hello. Hello. It's nice to meet you.
Hi. Hold on.
This is the first time I've ever collabed with you.
I did not plan for this at all.
Okay, yes, I don't even have my plan, but you know what? We're rolling with it.
Yeah, yeah, we roll.
Actually, Maria, are you on Twitch?
Yes, I am on Twitch.
Yeah, okay, well, I see. Okay, no, I was his Celestium already got you.
Yeah, I got it.
Yep, I'm in.
Celestium did already get you lumped into the share. Okay, perfect.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Maria, I should let you know straight off the bat. Like, I don't know how long you followed me, but you know that I use a voice changer, right?
Yeah. I can tell.
Okay, so just beware. Like, sometimes there's like a second delay between when I physically stop talking and when you'll stop hearing me because of the delay with the voice changer. So if you
No
want to say
problem.
something and it seems like I'm talking over you, just keep going because I will have already shut up. It's just everything catching up.
Women not shutting up. Say it ain't so.
Yes, I'm not shutting up. Trust me, you'll know I'm not shutting up. If I'm rolling, you'll hear it. Uh, okay,
Fair
I
enough.
want to
I
get you
understand.
linked into the. I want to get you linked into the VTube studio, so I've got to
Yes,
add
please.
you. I've got to get you added to my friends list.
I
So I
get to
can
be
do
your
that.
friend.
Do not. Yes. Can you type in your Steam friend code into our Discord chat here? Don't give it away. Don't verbalize it, but if you just pop it into
I'll
the
post it
Discord
in
chat
your.
for me.
I'll post it in your Twitter. I'll post it in your Twitch chat. Don't worry. That way you can properly get it. I'll pin it there. Don't worry.
Properly dox you too, huh?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah. I'll give you my
so
home
you
address,
should have
social
the.
security number, all that jazz.
Oh, fantastic. Oh,
Beautiful.
good. You have no idea you have no idea what delights I have in store for you.
Oh my
Delight.
gosh. We're so cooked.
I have such sights to show you.
Oh, OJP,
can
thank you for the
tell.
10 gifted. I appreciate it. God bless you. Thank you
Props
so
for
much.
anybody
You're
who
very
got that
sweet.
reference, by the way.
I didn't get anything,
That'll
girl.
be my address too. Okay, Samson. Just because I'll be living with you doesn't mean I can't dox myself, all right? You're not the boss of me.
Hi, Contran. Oh my goodness, my voice.
Let's see. Okay, so okay, I think
Oh my
to add
gosh.
Maria in, we're gonna have to.
Thank
I
you.
think I may have to quit the. We may have to quit the actual collab. Let me see if I can add someone in. No, we're gonna have to quit the VTube collab. We don't have to jump out of Discord, but we'll have to quit the VTube collab. So that way I can. Let me make sure I'm doing this right. Actually, wait. I'm like, hang on. Because yeah, I think, and yeah, we're gonna the actual VTube collab. We're going to have to quit.
Oh no, I'm ruining
the VTube
everything.
collab. We're gonna.
Maria,
Well,
you did it
we don't have
again.
to leave Discord,
You
but
did
I'm
it.
gonna. We'll quit the VTube collab. All right, so I'm gonna end the collab through VTube Studio, and then I will add you both in
Okie
on a
dokie.
fresh one.
Gotcha.
Okay, so I've got that quit. Let me add. Okay, so I got Celeste there. Let's see if Maria.
Hi, my
has
name is
popped
Celeste.
into
Nice
my
to
friends
meet you.
list yet. Okay, Maria, did you accept my did you accept the
I
friend
still have
through
to do
Steam?
that. Sorry, I am literally retarded. Don't mind me.
Yes. Please do. You're not retarded. You're a very special girl.
I'm autistic. I get the R word pass.
I love the timing of your thing.
I think I'm autistic. I strongly suspect I am, but I have never actually been diagnosed. However, someone in my immediate family is severely autistic, so I also get the
Yeah,
pass.
it's hereditary. So like, get yourself checked.
Thank you, Sliphead, for the 5 gifted on
Well,
kick. God bless you.
unfortunately, I'll probably be waiting a couple years to get tested. In all honesty, it's like a multi-year wait.
I can
Okay,
give you an
should both.
unofficial diagnosis. I give you the
I've already given
Tumblr
myself one.
self-diagnosis.
Look, I've told you guys
so
I'm a little
Maria,
bit.
I just typed in the office in the office chat. I typed in the password, which is the top number, and the room name is the bottom one.
I apologize if this is the wrong time
join
to
collab.
ask. But after that whole doxy thing, I have to ask. How do you remain so
Uh,
forgiving and patient with these
which one is
monsters?
which? The
I
top
am
one
spiritually
is...
exhausted over all
The
the
top one is the
madness lately.
password.
Okay.
I'm gonna defend myself for a bit while they help her. So to answer your question, I'm gonna be honest. I've had moments where words that I probably shouldn't have said have slipped out of my mouth. But overall, I would say that God has given me patience. And, you know, it takes time. And I'm not saying you're spiritually immature or anything. It's just that when when you get closer to God and you understand that people are extremely flawed and broken, it makes you it really puts into perspective that we all need a savior. That doesn't mean let people step all over you. I think that's something people don't understand about me, is that I will not let you step over me, but I will still pray for you that you repent, so that in the next life, when when God has cast his judgment, I pray that you don't go to hell, I had to take some water. Give me 1 second. And so it's really hard. It's hard to be patient. It's hard to be forgiving. But, Christ, I like to think that Jesus forgave me for all the stupid nonsense I've done in my life. And that we all need him. And so, while in this case, Ray seriously needs to be put behind a box and the key thrown far, far into the Atlantic Ocean, I still hope that before he passes away, he comes to Jesus. Truly, because when you worship the devil and you're blinded the way he is, you don't see straight. And of course, he has free will. He's doing this of his own regard. But I just think of it as we all need Jesus, man. And yeah, even the worst person among us needs the Lord. Of course, that doesn't mean that there's no consequences. But you want them to at least be saved before they close their eyes or Jesus comes back, And I need forgiveness from Jesus every day too, because I mess up in ways that you guys don't even know about and that I will not talk about because they're very private. But how much patience has God had with me and all of us when you think about it? How many times has God probably looked down and seen what you've done? And, probably crying or shaking his head, but he still forgives you if you come to him and you repent. Now, I may forgive him despite his unrepentance, but trust me, if he doesn't ask forgiveness of the right person, which is Christ, my forgiveness will do nothing for him. It's for me to not hold a grudge towards him, despite what he's done to me, and that the Lord may forgive me for any anger that I may have had towards him, and that he continues to give me patience for people like him who seriously need help in the love of Christ. Because at this point, even if I locked him up and gave him a certain kind of therapy, only God can heal the sick, the sickness and darkness in that man's heart. I am but a human who can only pray for him and all people who are like him, if not worse. That's really all I can say about that. And it just takes time. It takes time to build patience. And it takes a shifting of your mindset to really try and see it from Christ's eyes. And I'm not Jesus. I'm not always forgiving. But I try. And it's really hard when people come after you constantly, though. There are some days in my mind where I wish I wish God would smite all of my enemies and send them to hell. But I know that that's not what he asked of me. He asked me to forgive them because they have no idea what they're doing. Or they do know, but they have slept in the bed with the devil and stuff like that. So I hope that answers your question. Sorry about my voice. Smile.
It's like $40.
Oh, cool.
Crazy value.
It died. Yeah, that
Right?
is. Oh, wow, that's really impressive.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I have returned.
It's got some good physics on it, too. Hey,
Hi, Boogie.
Celeste, do you want to jump
Oh.
in? You want to jump back into the BTube studio, collab?
I thought I was still I thought I was still there. Sorry. I'll try again.
No, I had to.
She's dying.
Please, Celestia, please don't die on us while you're trying to join the collab.
She's not typhoid.
It's okay. The
We're,
f-
com-
oh,
we're
that's so
comparing our we're comparing our
cute.
models here.
Oh my gosh. You're so
Isn't
cute.
it? It's adorable. See,
When did you get
my
this
now my
one?
chat is gonna be all over me to get a chibi model.
You should.
Yeah, you really
Amber,
should
you
get one. Just
should.
bite the bullet, get one.
Yeah, I can recommend you my artist if you like her.
I'm looking into it.
You can buy this
I'm looking into
$40 one.
my artist does chibi models as well. So I'm
Yeah.
looking into it. It's just the biggest thing is the time consumption. It's very like I've already got stuff working with them right now, and then to commission an entire model, I want to wait till they finish the work that I currently have been doing on for doing some adjustments to like the toggles I just had done. They're doing some adjustments to them, and so I don't want to harass them by like now putting in a thing for a chibi model because that's like a 3-month long process.
Yeah.
So I'm trying not to overwhelm them with work.
I've been waiting like almost 6
Understandable.
months for my 2.0 model. I really hope my artist finishes soon.
6 months, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And it's for a full live 2D. They actually so I really like this artist. I've commissioned them for reference sheets in the past, and they're really good. And they started offering VTuber models in the last couple months. They did an exception with me because I lost my job, my previous job rather, and I didn't have much to pay them with, but I hope that I can keep supporting them and bring people their way because they're really nice.
Well, they do good work. They like your model's adorable. I love the work that they did. It's amazing.
Oh, yeah.
No, they didn't make this model. I'm talking about the full live 2D, like full body model that I'm still waiting for. But they did my reference sheet, and I like their art though. I gotta ask them for an update on where they are now because it's been like 6 months almost.
Thankfully, hopefully they'll be able to get your like with full models plus rigging that can take a while. It's full like I don't want to say like I'm trying to remember. I'm pretty sure I waited how many? Sebastian, do you remember how many months I was waiting for this model? I think this model I was waiting like 5 or 6 months, I believe, for this particular model. So it's when you're fully rigging a model, it's it's like mine was like 6 to 8 months. So when you're doing a full live 2D rigged model, between the art and the rigging, it takes a while. It can take a long while
Yeah.
to get it all done.
It's a lot of moving parts. People don't realize just how
Yes.
how complicated it really is.
Yeah. People
is
just
true.
see like
Very
moving anime
true.
girl, and they're like, it's got to be really easy, right?
People keep saying
Yep.
that because I use a chibi model. I'm using a lolly model, and it's not even close to being a lolly at all. It's literally a chibi. She's got a big freaking bobblehead.
Yeah, it's a chibi model. Yeah.
You can buy a Yankees bobblehead and put it right next to her, and boom, there you go, 2 bobbleheads right there.
I got accused of being a lolly even when I had a model with like big old bonghanga baroos, right? And I changed that. I'm in the middle of changing that, but like I still got accused of that when I was
Bing baba baboom.
no booba, a booba illegal.
Illegal in many countries.
I look like a full-grown woman. They're still like, oh, you're
counterpoint. Counterpoint. Powder got unbanned because she introduced Booba and sent Dan Clancy a picture of her in her underwear. I'm just saying.
She did.
I'm just saying it works.
It works, chat.
I'm just saying
I'm
it works.
not taking that road.
For real sake.
I'll just send them like hoof pics or something. I don't know.
Girl, that's free feet. Don't give it to him.
Hey, it was just a pic. I mean, you can do it. I'm just saying, the power of the Booba is
I
real.
have husbands. No.
Oh man, this is
okay. That's fair. That's fair.
Marriage.
Wait, what are we gonna talk about? I forgot.
Based Celestium, and may the Lord bless your day.
Well,
I don't know.
think
We were
Maria,
dogpiling
you
some
had
skits,
some
though, I think.
extra Well, didn't you have some extra context that you could have added in regarding Ray in terms of when he was coming after you?
Me specifically, the biggest thing with
Yeah, I
Ray.
thought you had some extra context.
So when his first Google Docie came out about our dear Celestium here, our favorite Latina, uh,
Hello.
he he ended up praising me in it, saying, "Oh, I like pray better than her, or something of that sort. Like, oh, she's so much better than Celestium." And I looked at that and I went, "That's
Huh.
so cap. That's so freaking cap. I've done pretty much every single thing in this document and more that you're accusing her of." Because, like, originally, he accused Celestium of witchcraft, like, with 0
Yes,
evidence,
bye.
and he didn't,
Yes,
like.
bye. We talk about the witchcraft now? What the fuck? What? Oh,
Yeah,
I
it
better
was
not.
really
Oh, God, no, I need to
stupid.
tamp down that.
Like, he
Oh, God,
accused
I
her
was
of
about to go full
witchcraft
Newfie and
with
I would have
no
fled their
evidence
ears.
and didn't elaborate at all. Um, and
Is
I'm
it
like,
a Sheraton or something?
I don't know, but and in my past, people may not know, but before I became a Christian, I was looking into Wicca, which is basically witchcraft,
Okay.
actual witchcraft.
I know
Um,
I know Wicca very well.
yes, but for those in the audience who may not, I was a like a witch light before becoming Christian,
You were
and
a
like
witchling.
yeah,
I
witchling,
believe witchling is the technical term.
a technical term, witchling. Obviously, witchcraft is cringe and gay. Um, but that
True.
is something that he accused her of
It's
that
pretty
I've
in a
actually
fanciful way.
done. Huh?
Like the concept of Wicca and witches is it's very attractive and it's very pretty in a fanciful kind of way.
Yeah, like the Kiki's Delivery Service kind of witchcraft, or like, ooh, Harry Potter, that kind of stuff. But
Well, my books.
yeah, like, a book witchcraft, it's been, destigmatized, but it is actually super cringe if you do it IRL.
And made
Um,
sexy.
and he's like, dogging on Celeste for like, "Oh, she's anti-LGBT," and I'm like, "Okay, so am I." I think it's cringe, and
Well,
Okay,
Jade,
I
you
gotta
can do
point
it.
this out. I'm sorry, I gotta point this out. You're not actually anti it's that's a misnomer. You
Yeah,
guys are
yeah,
not
it's a
actually
very simple way of putting it.
anti-LGBT. Yeah, it's
I
like you believe in
Mhm.
in your faiths, you like that LGBT is, correct me if I'm mistaken, but in your faiths you say that LGBT is basically a sin against God and that that you wish people would come to God and come to Jesus and you pray for them and so on. But at the same time, you're not saying that, oh, you're evil people and you're going to go to hell.
No.
It's just you don't agree with it. It's against the faith, but at the same time you are your own individual. You can do as you please. And to
You have free
basically
will at the end of the
quote
day.
from,
hmm
yeah, and to quote from the very thing that you're familiar with, Maria, with Wicca, is there is the basic tenet of "and harm none, do what ye will," which is
Yes.
effectively speaking kind of how you guys feel. It's like if you're not hurting someone, then live your life as you please, regardless of how you feel from a religious standpoint. As long as you're not harming anyone, you don't have bear any ill will to them, and you're happy for
Life
them
is
to live their
shockingly
lives
easier if
as
you
they
mind
choose
your
to.
own business.
Well, in my opinion, uh, living a lifestyle that is congruent with homosexuality or, transgender, whatever, it is doing harm, maybe not to people around you, sometimes doing harm to people around you, specifically if you're in like a homosexual relationship. Like, if you look at the statistics, it's way more likely for domestic abuse. There's like certain types of cancers that are associated with, like, the um vertical tango that involves two men. uh and there's just a slew of statistics that go up that are harmful to people, and I don't want that for them. A very large misconception that people have about Christianity is that, oh, they just have a bunch of rules because they think everything is icky and they just hate you for being you and they want no one to have fun. But the rules set by God are not a cage. They are a guardrail. They're trying to keep you from hurting yourself. The don't murder. You're gonna get in a lot of trouble.
Sure.
Even if you're not the one actively being harmed, you're gonna face consequences. A lot of these things, maybe the consequences aren't like exactly the moment you do it, like something like murder. But if you do those things, you are going to see negative side effects, um, whether it be
And
now or whether it be later,
I want
right?
to add to what Maria's saying. Like, you know, we ultimately don't hate anyone because we want the best for people. And of course, like you said, Amber, people are free to do whatever they want. And then people are not going to agree with our beliefs, and that's fair. That's just what we believe based on what we've, learned from our faith and also the science that goes behind it. But obviously, we're not here to tear people, down or anything. But sometimes these conversations are, difficult to have because people automatically assume the worst about Christians, and it's really quite the opposite. We have a lot of love for people, even if
Right.
it kind of like hurts in the sense of it goes against people's worldviews. But yeah, at the end of the day, we all free will. God lets us do whatever we want, and who are we to? We can't force anybody to do whatever we want. We can only pray for them and maybe show them the love of Christ. That's about
Right.
it.
God respects free will, and so shall we. Um, at the end of the
And I
day,
and
we're
my the
called to
feel
love
I
all
think
people.
Hmm.
well, I think where the misconception comes to play is a lot of people because as with everything in society these days, people see the extremes first, and then they effectively take the extremes and then they look at them as if they are, to basically coin a phrase, that they are gospel to anybody
Mm.
that follows said religion. So they basically see the extremes. They see
Yeah,
the
Yeah.
evangelicals that really pound
The Westboro
home
Baptist Church types.
the word of God. Yeah, and so they see those extremes, and because those are kind of like with everything in the world, where the extreme like is the most visible because it's the loudest voice. They see
yeah,
those extremes and they go, oh well, then everybody who espouses to be of faith all feel that way. And the
Yeah.
extremes all say,
yeah,
they basically do the fire and brimstone,
yeah,
and there's the whole story about conversion camps, which is
yeah,
traditionally the conversion camps were done through the church, and they automatically ascribe that sort of theocracy to people that just say that they are an individual of faith, and they don't realize that, like literally everything in life, there are layers, there are denominations, there are different levels of practicing the faith. And when they only see the extreme level, they don't understand, appreciate, or even know that there are people that are of faith that don't ascribe to the same dogmatic fire and brimstone, you have to walk the road of God, or we will hate you and we will ostracize you because you're going to hell, et cetera, ad nauseum. And I think that is where a big part of the fallacy comes in, a big part of the misunderstanding comes in, where if, say, either of you like, talk about your faith, well, routinely, I'll say, inject your faith into your words. That's a little bit of a crude way of saying it, but it's kind of what I'm trying to get at. So where you bring up Jesus, you bring up faith, you bring up sin, you bring up that I'll pray for you, that you need to find Jesus. You bring it up and you inject it into your words, just as a matter of course, just as a matter of conversation, because you are faith. And people hear that and they instantly go, oh, great, here's a Bible thumper. I'm going to have to watch what
Yeah.
I say. They're going to tell me that my life is horrible and that I need to change my life, and that they're going to, they're going to wag their finger at me and say, you're a terrible person. Like, that's the assumption people go to because they've seen these extremes so often, and they don't realize that that is literally an extreme, and that there are people of faith that are much milder in how they proclaim their faith, of how they basically, I don't want to say like put their faith upon another person, because that's not correct, but basically how they view the world, how they view your life in context with their faith. It's like that it's nuance. They like people have lost the ability to understand nuance in a lot of things. And I think that's why a lot of people just have these misunderstandings, misconceptions, and immediately jump to conclusions whenever they talk to a person of faith. And I wish nuance would come back. I wish nuance and context would come back, because it would solve
Nuance should
so many
really make
problems.
a comeback.
Yeah.
Nuance and critical thinking, but please say a prayer for the human race to bring back critical thinking. Oh my lord.